Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and TGIF. So glad you're with us tonight. It's Friday. It's Club TVON, and we've got an amazing 3 hours for you. How about some jewelry? How about some shopping? How about some great values? We're going to try our best here. We've got an amazing, amazing, amazing night. So there's some brand new. They are really unusual pieces. I know we've been seeing some of late. Been lucky enough to have some new for you. They've been really cool pieces, right? Some very unusual pieces. We've got some tonight. I've got a beautiful, very designer look in a crocodile brooch. I do also have a big opal pendant. It's a freeform. And then I do have really a large cross, and it's not going to be large diamond weight necessarily, but a really nice gold weight for you as well. The zircon tonight. Okay, if you want the highest end of our blue zircon you have ever seen, get ready, that's coming. And then we've even got the look of diamonds. You know we don't do faux, right? Yes, thank you, Victor. Right on cue. It's really hot out here, and you know what happens. Our lights don't like the heat. So anyway, it's really hot. And the studio is probably hotter than it is outside. And outside, it's like 105. So anyway, it's going to be, those light issues are going to happen for the first hour or so. So just, you know, bear with us, please. But here we are with a great way to start. We're actually going to talk about gold to start, which I know how many of you loved our solid gold pieces, classic gold. We've got those to start. We have an amazing blue zircon, as I mentioned. There's a 10 karat 01, so just over 10 carats in size. Super special stone, big opal, and wait till you see the Paraiba and the cornflower blue. And then anything else you might need in jewelry. Got a special occasion coming up. Might be a good time to shop. I'm discounting. Welcome to the discount night. So we're so glad. And is there a better way to spend the end of a week? Hopefully you've had a good week. If not, it's behind you now. So it is all about the weekend, and we are here. So let's take a look at these gorgeous earrings to start. These are really beautiful because they're that solid gold we love to see, where you get the solid mirror finishing of the gold. And I have good news. We've got all three gold colors. So happy Friday indeed. A tire style hoop, that's what we call them in the industry, because they are wider and they're the same width all the way around. And there's your white gold. And then yes, I do. I've got a rose gold also for you, but this is going to be quite the fast-paced show. I'm going to keep the discounts going because I know we all love a sale and we all hate when a sale ends. I'm with you on that. So I'll keep the sale prices going. I promise you that. Are you ready for a sale on everything, even if it is brand new? Sure, we'll bring you a sale price. And these also make great hoops for not just primary piercings, but also I love them as secondary piercings. You know, I love a little hoop. I love a little hoop. I like a big hoop in the primary, and I like little hoops to follow. So that'll be at number 111-8100. 8100, and a fabulous look in one of each. This brings me back, right? One of each. Pretty much got one of a kinds tonight. I thought maybe with the sale being over, we'd see a little quantity. Not really. It's all still one of a kind, so just dial in. I think, do I have any exceptions to that rule tonight? Don't think so. It's all one onlys, but let's take a look. I mean, this technically, yeah, technically I have three, but they're all one onlys for your gold color of choice. So we have either the white, the yellow, or the rose. This is that mirror finished hoop, which is going to have a click enclosure. They have the same front as they are back. So they're going to be all that beautiful mirror finished gold we love, plus of course that little click enclosure, which makes them easy. And they have a 1/2 inch diameter, I believe. So let's check that out. And I'll borrow a yellow gold here just so you can see them from a distance. And that's what's impressive, is that, you know, they're never going to be too heavy, even though they are so solid in the gold. And they are, yes indeed, 1/2 inch from all the way top to bottom and all the way around. That's called the diameter. So you've got that beautiful look there, and we're going to get the white. Oh yeah, Victor, we need you. So again, we'll time it out. We'll time it out, then you can just set an alarm so that you'll know. But here we go. That's going to be white, yellow, or rose. Let's get the $9.99 price down for you. We'll make it super, super affordable. Just send them on out. We got some pendants. We've got, oh, my favorite ring. I didn't even tell you about it. We have the most amazing yellow diamond band with incredible big yellow diamonds all the way through. It is a, what are people saying? Or are we already past the whole chef's kiss thing? I missed the boat on that one, I think. I think that's very passé by now, but I just said it. So maybe I'll bring it back because, you know, I'm so cool. But here, not today though, not literally at least. It is sweltering in here. But anyway, oh, that doesn't matter, right? It's good for your skin. It's like a sauna. You know, I went to the gym, but I didn't do the sauna. So now it's like come to work and, you know, get your sauna for free. But here we go. This one is going to be our designer 1/2 inch hoop, and it will be better than $9.99. So let me know if you want the white, the yellow, or the rose. And again, really any piercing you want. I even wear a similar size hoop in my helix piercings. They're way up top. So you can really wear that 1/2 inch, especially when they're bolder like that, anywhere you'd like. But they are going to be actually less than $888. And anybody heard about gold? It's like nothing right now, right? It's super free, like practically free now. Gold is gold, you know? It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. And while sterling and platinum go up as well, nothing is as pricey as gold. And yet you'd never know it by watching our show. We're doing better than $777 or $699 or $599. And what was the most popular request, well, one of the most popular requests of my entire 2-month event was what? Gold pieces, solid gold pieces. Nothing like, not everybody needed a gem, not everybody needed diamonds. Those are the pieces you live in and wear all the time. So we've got them, and they're $499. So that's going to be it, guys. $499. Let me know if you want the white, the yellow, or the rose. There's only one of each, and that will be that. And then we've got yellow sapphire, and we've got opal, and we've got some new opals, actually. Opal ring and opal pendant that are new. A cross necklace with a big old 22-inch chain as well. So it is going to be a fabulous night. We'll make it good. We'll make it good. I promise you that. All right, so this is really, oh my gosh, we're giving a 22-inch chain away for free tonight. We are. You know, if I told you at the beginning of the show, hey, somebody's going to get a 22-inch gold chain for free, I think everybody would be pretty intrigued. I've got a 22-inch chain for free tonight, and it's in solid 14 karat gold. It's amazing. You want to see it? I'll show you. It's also got a cross pendant coming with it that's an enhancer of all things. So a piece that you can wear with any chain you want, beads, pearls, whatever. And that's the big look. Well, this one, let's see. It's going to be tough to show you without the glare here because there's just so much gold. But what do you think? Big cross, style we've not seen before. This is the one that comes with a 22-inch gold chain. That is not a little wispy thin chain either. It's got a nice gauge to it. And that's going to be a cross we've never had. I love that it's got that door knocker style from the enhancer bail to the cross itself. All that mirror finished gold, diamonds in one row. It's item number 11282279, and it is large. I think I could even see a gentleman wearing this as well. I mean, again, I leave that to your own discretion. You wear what you want. No rules with jewelry. We understand how that goes. But this is the 22-inch chain with a lobster claw clasp. And then, of course, you can remove it. Obviously, there's plenty of room in the bail. It's got great finishing on the inside, but with that enhancer bail, that means you can actually take it on over, like, again, pearls, beads, whatever you have, thanks to that bail that opens on up. So let me get you the close-up here. We'll move on from our hoops. If you'd like those, do holler at me. And then look at this, close up. This is such a wow, and then we'll show you the measurement and all that. I just wanted to get you, for instance, those are all channel set diamonds, 29 points there, solid 14 karat gold, and a lot of it. There's that finishing. I wouldn't mind wearing that way, where that finishing in the back is actually featured in the front, because that's not a bad look either, is it? And then you have, look at this. Oh, that's special, isn't it? It's a beauty, and you've got all those beautiful diamonds. Let me show you again so we can get to the measurement. Victor, we need you. So I'm not, so you thought I was kidding. I know Victor's not usually here, so he's getting the whole TVON experience in full today. It's like, well, you get your steps in. You'll definitely get your steps in. I can promise you that. We've got 1.5 inches in length here, and then I'll put it on the neckline for you. But it is going to be a fabulous piece. Supposed to be $39.99. Let's try something a little different for you. That's what it looks like. And again, I know this picks up some glare. I know our lighting is, you know, fantastic sometimes, but sometimes not so much, because again, it's really good at showing diamonds, but not so good at showing gold. But you can see there all that great mirror finishing you have. Again, in the yellow gold stays as such. We're going to bring it back for a close-up. I'm going to bring you a value on it as well. You know I will. Gold, I think we all know what it's doing. So this is where, don't worry, we didn't make this today. We didn't make it yesterday. So you've got a really good chance to pick this up and get that very special look that I still think that you could wear every day. And I'll tell you, it's worth that 22-inch chain. So once again, let me help Tony out here. It's 8279, because I probably didn't give him the number. I gave him everything but, so don't yell at me, Tony. I know. I'm like, if I survive this show and I don't have heat stroke and end up at the hospital, I'll be thankful. But this is the 29 points in the diamonds, 8279. Sorry, I'm dealing with like 18 billion things up here, so just forgive me. And it's 8279 with 29 points in diamonds, yellow gold with a 22-inch chain. So we've covered the particulars about it. It's an amazing piece, and it is going to be a fabulous value. It should be $39.99. That's what it says right here on my bag. I'm going to do my own pricing tonight because it's Friday. What the heck? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's just see. Right? What's the worst they could do to me? You know? What? What? They going to get rid of me? Let's make it $19. You know what? Skip it. Let's go $14.99. And then it's got that beautiful, it's like a herringbone rope. You know how rope chains, first of all, rope chains can like catch on you. They can be pinchy and they can be sharp. That's not it. Look at how rounded it is. So you see the detail there and all that finishing and all that flash. That's $14.99. We still have all those hoops. Victor, we need you. Just literally, it's going to be every 60 seconds for at least an hour and a half. Then we'll be good and you can sit down. But there it is with all that beautiful diamond weight just around one side there. And then, of course, there is the enhancer bail. So that's really special too. And that's going to be for one caller only. So $14.99. And I'm going to need all the faith tonight. I really will. Let's go ahead and blow it out. And then we do have, okay, so I have a really special conch pearl as well. This one's probably gone because, you know, it's brand new and we love our brand new. Remember I was telling you about this yellow diamond band? This is my absolute favorite piece of the entire show tonight. I know I'm playing favorites. Sorry, I do. I know. I do. I have to, right? I've been around a lot of jewelry. This is gorgeous. Those are all beautiful stones. They're cushion cuts. At first glance, I thought they were princess cuts. Let's take a closer look and a closer examination. I remember, how many of you all remember this? When we had a cushion cut band, there were 4 cushion cuts that were about this size. And it was one of our most popular sellers ever. It was $2,000. It had 4 individual cushions. Well, this is even more so. 1128-269 is in yellow gold only. I don't think you'd want it any other way. Every yellow diamond matched in color, super saturated, 18 karat solid gold. Yes, because why? It had to be. You know why? If they used 14 karat, it wouldn't be as rich. And therefore, it would really clash with the diamonds because the diamonds themselves are so very, very bright. So you have to go with that higher purity in the gold. 18 karat gives it to you. That's $268 in cushion cut yellow diamonds. And then we added a few white diamonds, I hope you don't mind. At the intersection of all these beautiful rows, you've got the white diamonds at 64 points. So a really special look, 268 plus the 64. That's going to total up to be 332, almost 3 1/3 carats in diamonds in total here, and just outstanding. I mean, it really is, because when you get a majority like that in yellow diamonds, and I'm going to be trying it on here, and then don't forget about those hoops, okay, because those hoops are still here for $4.99 if you'd like to get them. I want to try this on. Do you have the cross already, Jason? I think so. Maybe not. Maybe hoops. All right. We'll figure out who's got what. This ring, I know I shouldn't be showing it this early because a lot of people are still, you know, out on the freeways, getting home from work, doing whatever they do on Friday afternoons, but look at how beautiful that is. That is one of our stunners here, and I know I was expecting it to be $13,999. You know I was expecting it to be $13,999 because that's the price on the bag that I'm rightfully supposed to get tonight on this second to last day of May, if you can believe it. Oh my goodness, 5/30/25. Here we are with 332 overall and a stunning look. Check it out, and I'm going to show you the inside because you know we finished it. There it is. All that under gallery, which makes it so comfortable when it's on, and we're going to make it really, really, really affordable. I mean, really. It's not $13,999, I promise you, and that literally is the price on the back. So we should get it. I'm not. I'm going to make it a better deal. We're going to make it a better value. That's what we have to do here. And I know that with everything that's going on in the jewelry world, it is just really defying all logic, all odds. We're making sure that everything that you love is not only something you love because the way it looks and the quality that's entailed, but also the value you're getting. We need you again. But actually, it's going to be better than even $99.99. Huge opportunity here, just the one. And it's going to be going out very, very quickly. So let's make sure it does at a better price. I don't even think you'll like $49.99 because we're used to seeing some really killer deals. So we want to keep that going for you and make it even better than $4,999. It is yours for the taking, but remember, we have one of a kinds throughout the show. So nothing is going to stick around, nothing should last, and we'll make it even better than $4,999. Watch what we'll do. I'll make it $39.99 for the very first caller who would like to have really the most impressive yellow diamond band we have had in, I would say, all time here. Yes, go ahead, Jason. Do I know what? Who made it? Like, the specific individual? I do not. Like a name? I don't know. I don't have an actual name. I don't know. Are you referring to a particular designer? Does it look like a designer piece? We typically don't do estate pieces. I did have one piece that was made by an artist yesterday. It was a cameo in enamel. That was actually signed by an artist. This one I did not notice. I did not note any particular hallmark here. So I did not see one. Now, again, I wasn't really specifically looking for one, but didn't see a hallmark on that cross, still don't. So again, just something that new design for us. glamorous and really well done. We don't do a lot of branded pieces typically. I mean, we've had a couple here and there, some Sorari and some Effie's and things like that. But yeah, it's again, all 14 karat solid gold, no particular designer name on that one, but it is a fabulous gold weight and a longer chain. And of course you can mix and match it as much as you want with other types of chains and other looks. And that's going to be our next one up, is going to actually be coral drop earrings on the way. So it's going to be coming up. We've got our Congolese tourmaline as well, which is very exciting. And then we also do have a new gold quartz too, a new one. And I think, let's see here, who's got our yellow diamond band? That should go. And remember this, we have a really special white pearl. It's a South Sea white pearl. It's our alligator crocodile. There it is. There's a big brooch. Let me show it on the hand here for you. That's one designer piece I know a lot of people have been thinking about. Really cool with the diamond eyes there, the white pearl. I mean, really just, I don't know, are pearls found in, I think of, you know, crocs and alligators. I think of Florida, and I think of the different areas they come from. And I don't know if there's a lot of pearls in those seas, but there certainly is here. He found one and he's going to hold on to it. So it's our 10 millimeter South Sea pearl in a 18 karat gold designer piece, and that's a brooch. So it is one of those really high-end designer pieces in a brooch, and that's going to be 8020 if you're interested. And that is one that we are very proud to have come your way. So a little bit of those, want to get you acquainted with some of those newer designer pieces and looks. We are back to the yellow diamond here in that band because I think that one's still here, and that has that 3 carats 32 in the yellow and the white diamonds, mostly yellows though. And then here goes our coral. The coral's amazing, and coral is obviously such a really special stone right now, another organic stone that comes from a living organism and comes from the depths of the ocean in the Mediterranean for the good quality. And that's what we have here, 112-0116, and it's going to be a coral earring that's going to be 6 by 18. I don't have a carat weight on them, but I do have the dimension on them. So they will be pear-shaped stones. They're kind of like a free-form pear-shape, yes, and it's 112-0116. So should come up. They've been here before. They're 6 by 18 millimeters. I have one on to show you how they look. There are no diamonds in this design. It's all about the gold, and we'll give you a second to get the graphics here or not. There they are. So you can see what those are all about. I do have to get in my catcher's position to show you the earrings. So there they are. But you can see how they have that great length and movement. They're a nice size earring with a lot of gold, but no diamonds. So again, really keeps it kind of casual, gives you that bright bold color. Let's go back close up, take a look. I'll zoom back. They've got a fleur-de-lis style, or like a fluted decorative design at the top in front of your lever back, and there is your somewhat your information. 6 by 18 per stone in solid yellow gold. And they will be a beautiful cabochon, but again, elongated, kind of a free-form meets pear shape. And this is what the other one looks like upright. So you get that great length. I'll measure them for you, and don't have a carat weight, but if I was estimating based on having a lot of coral in my day, that would probably somewhere be, I would think about 8 carats each. So I think you're getting about 16 carats if I'm approximating in total coral gem weight. So that's really beautiful. You've got the 1.5 inches there, top to bottom. And it's also going to be, well, they're not even $9.99. Make them affordable. Happy Friday, one and all. We're so glad you're with us. We know there are a million places you could be, and we're just awfully glad that you're here hanging out with us. It's always nice to kick off what's going to be a very busy and big weekend here of jewelry, I will tell you that. Let's take another look at the close-up and get you a better value than even $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.77. It is fabulous. It really is. It's a great way to go get your coral, but it goes with everything because it is the more red. I think red is one of those colors, whether it's ruby, whether it's some of our spinels, whether it is the coral. Looks good with everything. And for those that want a more affordable and really wearable earring, here it is. And we're going to go even lower than even $6.99. Actually, we'll go $6.99 on that one, and then we'll make that available yellow gold only. They will be just as they are, but they do have that 1.5 inches length, which is awfully nice, and it will be on its way here shortly. There's only one pair. That's it. Don't forget about the yellow diamond band and the cross and that beautiful crocodile and the hoop earrings that we had, the 1/2 inchers that are all solid gold. And then we do have some great designer blue sapphire tonight in a ring. We have the most amazing blue zircon. I've got some show and tell items where I feel a little bit like I'm going to play museum curator here tonight, because we've got a beautiful blue zircon that is just wild. And if the light's going to be absent, I'll tell you that's the stone you need. Blue zircon doesn't need a lot of light. Totally neon turquoisey blues, and that's going to be all the huge baguettes and a mounting. So that's one of our big museum pieces that we have here for you. There's also black opal. I have some Morganite earrings. We did bring out a new Tanzanite, so something that actually matches the earrings. If you were with me last night for our big Thursday, we had a gorgeous pair of earrings that were here, and they were very popular. I would say the most popular item of the night by far. They sold out. So we actually have a ring to kind of go with it, and I really admire that because I think a matching set is beautiful. So let me give you a preview just in case you were lucky enough, and I mean, they're not exact because I think that sometimes if pieces match identically, it can make it look a little bit more just kind of basic. I really like when there's a coordination to it and you get something like this where the veil, or rather the halo, is going to be very similar to what we saw. If you weren't with me, we had these round earrings. Okay, rounds are rounds, that's an Asher, but still the same kind of concept where you have this really beautiful symmetry. You have a stone that's really wearable. You put that together with the diamond halo where, similar, if you remember, we had a halo in the earrings that had the baguettes and the rounds alternating. Same thing's happening here. And so it really frames that stone in such a unique way, and that's going to be here a little bit later. And it looks like I have to give a little polish to that stone there. But anyway, that's going to be here. It matches the earrings we had last night. Here are the corals yet again, if you'd like to grab those for $6.99. And then let's show you this beautiful gold quartz that is here. And it is going to be, I know, it's annoying, isn't it? This is new though. Look at that. Have you ever seen a gold quartz with this much gold in it? It is item number 1127784. And again, that tansy will be, as long as I can polish it up really, really well. Oh, Kirsten, is that true? She said it's her favorite time of the whole week is Club TVON time. Oh, I like that. Thank you so much. Well, and thank you, Kirsten, for your kind words. And hey, Sally, thank you so That's funny. Sally, you're so kind. She gave a nice compliment. She said, even my husband says so. Wow. Well, when you can impress the husband, listen, that is always, I mean, we know husbands can be very tough to impress. So yes, that's wonderful. Well, to Mr. Sally, thank you so much. Okay. Oh, it just made me laugh. All right. So here we go. 112. She says, where am I going after the show? I'm probably back to the ER vet. But anyway, I'll change before I do, I think, or just put scrubs on over it. But here we go. This is the gold quartz we love. The gold quartz is beautiful because they all do. They have different patterns to them, right? We know that. We understand that about the gold quartz. Every one of them is going to have a different amount of the gold. But here you're getting so much. I mean, really, the whole stone. It looks like a big slab of gold, does it not? It looks almost like a big nugget of gold. We see nugget styles sometimes, not here as much, but that's what this looks like, but it's all within the stone. And that stone is huge. It's a 402. It is a 402 piece. It's got 26 points in diamonds. I love the sculptural nature of this. I mean, why not? You have a very organic look to the stone. You have precious metal within a precious gem. And then you put it all together and you see the outside with the pave wrapping around one side of your pear shape. And then these two very kind of like sleek bands, and they form this beautiful arch around that stone, and it's lovely. It really is. It's a lovely artistic modern type of look. I'm going to zoom back just a little bit because I think I just want to see a little bit of breathing room for that band there, as we call in the biz headroom. You know, that's what we want, a little headroom there. And we're going to make this one really affordable. It's 26 points in diamonds. It's in the yellow gold now. I wouldn't change it, but you can. So if you want to just match up all the gold that's naturally in that stone, you're probably going to keep it in the yellow. I always know when people say I say, what color gold would you like? And they say gold. That's when I know it's yellow, because you know there's a lot of people don't realize there's white gold and there's rose gold and there's green gold and there's all different types of gold depending on how they're alloyed. And so usually when people say, yeah, I just want gold, I know it's yellow, because that's how we identify. I think when we hear the term gold, we think of yellow gold, because that is how right here, how it's naturally mined in the earth. I did that a lot as a kid because I grew up in the wild, wild west here. So, you know, we did a lot of gold panning. You know, we'd head out to like Knott's Berry Farm and do, you know, panning for gold as like, you know, kindergartners. So I learned a lot about gold from a very young age. Who knows, maybe that's what got ingrained inside of me. But here we are, and never did I dream it would be as pricey as it is, or that I could afford to give you opportunities like we are right now, where it doesn't have to be pricey when you put this much beautiful gold into a ring that you wear and enjoy and love. And it's going to be, oh, well, here comes that $59.99 price that it should be. We'll go a lot lower than that. Look how sleek. Isn't that cool? Just really, I mean, if that doesn't look like that was made for that stone, nothing does. It really has that customized look, that fabulous idea. It's not going to be $59.99. Let me help you out. We've got one. I have that really affordable conch pearl coming your way as well. So we'll see that before long. And we're going to make this better than $59. then 49, then 39. You want to get great values? You want to save some money? You have come to the right place, my friends, because that's all I know how to do. Everyone's like, you know, you're supposed to be raising your prices, right? No, that's not what I do. Then how am I saying that I'm offering values? How can I be the one that's offering the greatest values in fine jewelry anywhere if I'm raising prices? I don't do that. So here we go, and your chance to pick it up for only, you know what, skip $29.99. Let's go all out. It's a 4 karat plus. There's a lot of 24 karat gold in that ring, and yet, I mean the stone and the ring, and we're going to do it for $1,999, and then we got a big opal coming your way. But that feels like that beautiful, of course, one of a kind, really new, really fabulous look, and we're so proud to bring that to you. So again, that Tanzanite will be coming your way. We have some Morganite earrings that are here. You name it, we can bring it out. If there's any particular, maybe there's like a certain stone you want to see or a certain design you're hoping to find, maybe you're getting ready for that special event coming up. Whatever that special event may be, this is the time of year when maybe you're going to a special occasion, something to celebrate perhaps, whatever it is. This is your way to get it. Hey, Janine. Oh, that's wonderful. Hi, Janine. Thank you so much. I love it. So we're all ready for some new. That's new. And then here we go with another new item for you. And I'll just show you what we got. Take a quick look, peruse, and if you see something you can't live without, well, we'll give you great value on it. So this one's going to need my help. It's also going to come with a beautiful chain, and it's a big freeform opal, and it's all fancy cut, black opal out of Australia. Yeah, it's another fancy cut. It reminds me a little bit of what we saw in the coral earlier. So loving that. And you've got 18 karat gold. So we're not shying away from those big gold pieces or the pure and the high purity of gold that we love. 18 karat is here. It's item number 7610. It's going to be our 12 karat 04 fancy black opal, and it's 18 karat gold with 17 points in diamonds right up top. It almost looks like a butterfly. There's actually one baguette and a couple rounds around it. Box link chain coming included with it. That's going to be adjustable for you. So let's make it happen. Make it really easy. If you'd like to have a really good value on a very large opal, here it is, and coming down in price. Supposed to be $59.99. That will not be. Just simply cannot be the case here tonight. Let's take a look at this on the hand, give you an idea of that size, that length, everything about it. Here's that chain that's going to be adjustable, and that's going to be, look at that, isn't that a great look there? And of course 18 inches, but then adjustable shorter. So you can make it as really as short as you'd like and get really fine tuning about it. We'll make this one better than $2,000. That is a large opal. I don't know if you remember, but a lot of Lightning Ridge opals, they go for $10,000 a carat when you buy them loose. 10,000 times 12 would be $120,000. And we've got it for $59.99. And we don't just have it in a box that we're going to send to you and say, you set it how you want. We've already taken care of you. Set it with the bail with the big diamonds, even throwing in the $650 box link chain, and not even asking for $59.99. So that is what value is all about. And actually, maybe it's better without the lights for the opal. Opals are like, again, they like a little TVON after dark because they show their best colors when you see them in a lower light. Here's what they look like on the neckline or how those colors look. But of course, you see that big, beautiful stone there. And it's going to be a prize in your collection of phenomenal gems. And of course, this one is Play of Color. And that one, yeah, that one's playing. It's playing all right. It's got a nice purple, kind of lavender base to it. A lot of greens and yellows coming through as well. Let's go back up close, give you the value on opals of the night by far, no question about it. And here it is. And don't forget that chain, worth a lot. It is. It's worth a lot of money to get a chain like that. And it's, remember, 18 karat gold as well. And we're not doing 59, 49, 39. This is all on a stone that should be $120,000. So you do have a pretty incredible value there. And I'm citing prices from when I sold loose opals. The last time I sold loose opals on TV was 2010. It was October of 2010. I know the specific month and year. October of 2010. It's the last time. So chances are, since it's 2025, we're 15 years later, it's probably more money now because most things just are in life. So I think that, you know, that $10,000 may be considered conservative on that per carat level, but we're going to make it better than 39, better than 29, better than 19. Let's see who's out there. Someone needs a great opal pendant. And if that someone is you, and it is October's birthstone, so, you know, if that's something that means something to you, that'd be a nice chance to pick it up and grab it. And we'll do it for better than even 17 or 18 on make it, you know what, let's make it 1777. That way it's going to be out the door quickly. It's really an important style, and yet 17 pointed diamonds, that's where, again, the 1204, the 17, and then we're doing 1777 on that price tag in the 18 karat white gold. So a huge value there. Pick it on up. It's a good one, and we only have just that one because opals, no matter what, small or large, good quality, not so good quality, they're always going to be one onlys. They always have those very, very specific patterns to each other. Every single one of them is going to be different from even its neighbors or its cousins or even stones from the same rough. So that's going to be down to 1777. We love that. And then if you want to go large, I mean, this is really where, again, show and tell time is here. We have the big zircon, the blue zircon. This is not for everybody, but please let me show it on my hand here because there happens to be an opal ring that looks like that. And it happens to be 112-7491. And that is where, I know it's not going to be the ring that everybody can wear because it's very sizable. It's very large. It's very heavy. It's set in platinum. It's an 11 karat 97 opal out of Australia and Lightning Ridge. And it's got all those tapered baguettes, a halo that accounts for 339 in diamond weight. 339. It's our largest diamond weight here. I'll tell you what I'll do. If you want that opal, and I wanted you to see the size, but I also want to see a couple profile details here. Look at the profile and the way it's so well done, very ornate on the inside and around the basket work. This is in full TV light. When you get those kind of colors, and I know it's going to lean here for a bit, but let me just, you know, kind of walk around and zoom back. That is unbelievable. We do not see opals do this in a TV environment. So all those colors you're seeing, you're thinking, that can't get any better. It will, and it does. And I saw it already in a regular light environment in an office. When it was away from these bright, hot spotlights, this is one of the most incredible stones I have ever been able to present. And 12 carats, again, kind of like the other, but you see how much color you get. Every color. Name a color. Name a color, it's there. Name it. It goes every shade of every one of the rainbow colors. We talk about rainbows as the Roy G. Biv. That's really the acronym and the mnemonic to think about the different colors of the rainbow that we consider. If you get them all, you have every bit that phenomenon play of color. And that would be the red, orange, yellow. That would be the green, the blue, the indigo, and the violet. And that's all here, but you get a lot more than that. And it's because there's brighter, different shades, some neon, some pastels, all layered and layered and layered in an all-natural stone that is through and through. And then you've got that 339 in diamonds. So pretty spectacular. This is that back finishing that I wanted to show you that's just so ornate. The way that's done in platinum, that solid finishing. You can even see a little bit through to see all those colors playing even through the back side of the stone. And again, one more time on the hand. And if you'd like it, I'll tell you, it weighs a ton. It's not probably your everyday ring. I don't think when you're just, you know, headed out to, you know, get potting soil at the home improvement store that you're wearing it. Although, you know what? It certainly put the nursery to shame. You know, can you imagine all the flowers in the nursery are going to just like, look at that. That's so much better than even the colors of Mother Nature in garden florals, right? It's just amazing. And to think it came from a gemstone that was mined from deep inside the earth. It's incredible. And yet it's in platinum, and look at the size of that thing. It is impressive. It's going to be one of the better values we have. Is it inexpensive? No. But is it a huge value? Yes. Because there's really, in no way, shape, or form would you ever expect that to be under $100,000. And there's a lot of places that if it were, it'd be a line around the block. Everybody lined up to get it, wanting to get it, just saying, give me that stone. It's not $100,000. It's not 100 grand. It's not even 50, 40, 30, 20. It's a total collector stone, and it is only going to be, obviously, one caller takes it, and it's not going to be $20,000 or $15,000. And now we're just hanging out right around $1,000 a carat. And then what? Like $3,000. Okay, that'd be $1,000 a carat for the stone and $1,000 a carat for the diamonds. That ain't gonna happen. And we've got the platinum there, which is, again, substantial. And we are making this happen for less than even $10,000. It is $99.99, and I still believe that is one of the biggest and best values we have in all of our inventory right there. And that just, look at those diamonds. And the sea, that's why we call it the ballerina mounting. When you see the arcs and the ebbs and the flows and kind of that different stature that they have all the way around the stone, you really can appreciate why they call it the ballerina style. It looks like a tutu of diamonds. And yet all the best of the best in bright white diamonds that I know, they kind of pick up some glare here. Every one of them just bright and stunning. So if you want a major opal, and you want the ultimate museum cocktail ring piece, that is it, and it's $99.99. Okay, so we still have the other opal. We had a 1204 in a free form as well that's in an 18 karat gold pendant, and that's only $17.77. So two great options in opal here tonight. Also, we have a yellow sapphire. Take a look at this one, a yellow sapphire in a marquise cut. It's item number 1122563, and it's going to be our yellow sapphire in a marquise cut. Looks like a yellow diamond, does it not? And then it's going to be in the yellow gold only in this band that has a little bit of that raindrop type of style to it, does it not? We've seen the raindrop band ring that I know is an icon here, one of our best sellers, but this really is that kind of theme, that kind of feel, but with the open work and then the heavy mill grain. It's like a big bead work you have on the outside edges and then really all the way through. Those bars of gold that connect everything, the outer and the inner together. So it's really just a special look, and that is just a gorgeous stone. Yellow sapphires can be all different shades of yellow, just like their diamond counterparts can. And here you have that really special, bright as sunshine, glittering because it's clean, well cut, beautifully faceted, and it will not even be, let's just give it away. I can't even do $29.99, and it's in the yellow gold. We'll size it for you. So it's really that simple. You just got to love it the way it is, and then you tell us what size you need, and you are on your way to wearing one of the most durable and really an unusual color for the sapphire family. We know there's every color essentially in the sapphire family, from blues, even reds. We just call them rubies when they're red sapphires, we do. And then you've got blues and purples and yellows and pods and oranges and all those different colors. But this is one of those real rarities, and we're going to do it for less than $9.99. First caller gets it, $888. And the way it sits up and the way you've got that open work, and it feels very dynamic, doesn't it? Look at that band. Look at the band. So you see there's a real layer like of gold that actually sets it up and sets it a little bit more pronounced off the hand too. So that's really well done. And that's $888 if you'd like to get that one. Stays in the yellow gold, one of those bright, beautiful sunshine yellows. Just a really glittering diamond-like look there. And then don't forget about the opals, the pendant or the ring. We'll have those for you. It's a beautiful way to go. The gold quartz, also amazing. I love that gold quartz. And then there's one more opal to show you that's not going to be one of our black opals, but it's actually a crystal opal. So we go over to Ethiopia and get you a crystal opal that's got a lot of color. So we'll take a look at that one coming up. And again, if you want the yellow sapphire, now look at this. This has got some base color, because the big challenge with crystal opals is that they tend to be usually colorless. They tend to be just a little bit of kind of clear or white, or not really a lot of color to show through. That is really kind of be changed when you've got a base color like this one has, where it's a really rich kind of golden tone. And then you see all the reds and the yellows and the greens. Yes? Oh, sure. I do have a conch pearl that's very affordable. Sure. Lynn? You got it. It's coming up right now. Let's not even make her wait. Let's go ahead and show it, and then we'll get right back to our opal, I promise. But this one's going to be the conch pearl that is 1128086. Now, this is simply, Lynn, the most affordable that I have. We're going to even throw in the chain. It's got a bit of a figure 8 style that's vertical on your neckline in diamonds, and then you've got your free form. That's the difference here. Some of the conch pearls, remember, they're always natural. We don't cut or polish pearls. We don't really do anything to pearls. Same with the conch pearls, which are a slightly different variety of pearl that are even ultra, ultra, ultra rare. I mean, really, it's the most exotic of all the pearls out there. And you have this beautiful pinky red. It's got some freeform elements to it. 35 points in the stone, 15 points in the diamonds. Yes, we're throwing in the 18-inch chain, which is also in platinum, as the pendant itself is. And it's sitting really nice right now, but actually it's got some movement. There's a little O-ring that allows there to be a tiny bit of movement of the pearl within the diamonds. So there is a little bit of movement that you will have when it's sitting on the neckline, but not much. It's never going to flip or turn the wrong way. And it's coming with an 18-inch Rolo link chain. And that chain, by the way, is also, let me show it against the hand here so you get a really good idea. The chain is also adjustable. So you're going to see it here from a distance. And then let me get the ruler dropped in here so you know exactly what to expect with the length here. And there it is, 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. I'll try right on the neckline, but I do want to show you how that chain secures. It's going to have a spring ring clasp and closure. And then what this bead does, that's going to slide. So that will slide to make it shorter if you need it. And here's what it looks like on the neckline. So a beautiful everyday wearable piece. And yet it really, just from a distance, looks almost like an oval or a marquise shape. You don't really see the little intricacies of the Baroque style that it has. And we're going to blow it out right now. It is our first and only of its kind. Now do you see, as it actually is dangling here, do you see how the conch pearl is almost moving independently of the diamond piece? I love that. It just gives a little movement within the piece. So it's almost like those dancing designs we see that are really high end out of some very high designers that are doing fancy things with physics and jewelry together. This is very similar. See how it dances a little bit? If I really move it, you can see how that pearl has got a little movement within that shape of diamonds. All right, so let's go back up close, get you great value. It's by far the most affordable of our conch pearls that I've had for you. By far. And that's because it's under $1,000. It's actually only going to be $9.99 to get you that conch pearl, which is our 35-point stone. And again, doesn't matter really. Carat weight is not really the big to do. It's not going to be the headline when you have a conch pearl, because look at how it really looks different than it weighs. I mean, you're not looking, and I think they're so rare to begin with. Not a lot of people are familiar with them and how they're supposed to look. So you get, what's important is the color. That's really important, the way the diamonds go around it. So it's $9.99. That's our most affordable one we have by far. And it is going to be a stunning, stunning way to celebrate rarity for a small price tag. Get something most people in this world will never dream of owning, let alone actually own and wear. And you've got one for under $1,000. And it's in platinum with diamonds too. You would think it was just a loose conch pearl we're sending you in a little plastic box. Not at all. It's going to have that amazing metal presence and the diamonds as well. So pretty piece there. And that's $9.99. Now let's get to that opal as promised. Here's the crystal opal, that crystal opal out of Ethiopia that has all the amazing colors to it. That'll be 1127001. And that's going to have a gorgeous golden color. And then it's got the reds, the greens. I even see purple coming through. Hope you do too. Kind of just depends on how your settings are on your television. But that's our 675 Ethiopian crystal opal. We've had a lot of great jewelry, have we not? And if you'd like to go ahead and inquire about anything, please do. And go ahead and let us know what you're thinking about from the show so far. And yet, this is our 675, 11 points in diamonds, pendant, door knocker style, diamonds up top in the white gold, or you can change it. We'll give you that option. You can change it up if you want to. You want to change it to yellow? Go ahead. It's a little minor detail, but I still want you to have exactly what you're looking for in your opal pendant. There aren't many opals that are going to be this size or that color saturation, and we do only have the one. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, and then it's got some great cutout details in the basket work as well. When you see it really move, look at what that does. Feels like a bit of a mood ring, except changes every second. And you see greens, and how about that from the side profile? You see all these different colors, and this is only one light environment. Every time you step into a new light environment, you will see new looks, new patterns, new colors emerge, and that's going to be less than $1,000. Let's try. Let's get it out the door. You put your favorite chain on it. It's this door knocker style, which links up, diamonds in the semicircle, diamonds linking up with that, and we'll make it $888. That's it. $888. And let me show you the measurement. I know it says 1 1/8 inches. Let's show it to you, because we're all visual learners, aren't we? It always helps to see it right there. There you can see that 1 1/8 inches. Let's show you on the neckline as well, so you can really see just a different light environment here and how much color. Now it's interesting because look, that every time you move, look at how it swings, and you always see those different colors coming through. And it's not just a little bit of pinpointed color. Instead, it's really that very, very, like, again, large sheets of color, beautiful neons coming through all the time. I mean, just again, I'm replicating some movement here for you to really see not only the size and scale of it, but how impressive those bold colors are. So $888 on that one. Let me know if you'd like to get that. Again, it's another, again, all the opals. We have different opals, different varieties. We had a fire opal last night, have the gorgeous crystal opal. We've already had 2 incredible black opals. They're all part of Phenomenal Gems. They are Phenomenal Gems, and all part of October's birthstone for that month. So if you celebrate a birthday, or you don't know somebody who does that you want to honor, that's the way to do it. So $888, and that will be it. All right, coming up, we still have our crystal opal, and we have our fire opal, the black opal. We have the 2 black opals, 1 independent, 1 in a ring. Then we've got some huge discounts. I got to show you this designer ring. I'm not going to name names, but this has a very strong read, I would say, as far as if you know designers, this feels, very much of a certain designer that's really known for cabochons, and they really do a lot of precious stones in that cabochon, which, you know, for years and years, a lot of people thought, if it's a cabochon, it must not be that high quality of a stone. And then this designer starts, you know, making their name by doing all these really high-end cabochon pieces, and everybody's opinion changed. And this is item number 1125911, and it is a remarkable star sapphire. It's actually, we're calling it a blue sapphire, but it actually does have the star. So that's just naturally occurring. So that also means that it's unheated. It means that it's the cabochon cut. You can see the star subtly coming through. Yes. I think they're here. It's a safe bet. Yeah, I think the coral earrings are here in yellow gold only. And then here we are with our cabochon ring. Really a star sapphire, platinum and 18 karat gold, so you have the two-tone with the two premium metals there. And it also is bezel set, couple diamond accents on the side, 9 points in diamonds. That's a 237 cabochon blue with the star. It's giving an asterism, and it's 1125911. And it is going to be a fabulous way to go. Platinum and 18 karat. It's very heavy. It's only a little size right now, and it's already got the heft. If you get a bigger size, it's going to have a lot more weight to it, to that gram weight in your metals. Are you taking the coral earrings? Thank you. Who got those? Thank you. Congratulations, Brad. I think I got that right. Let's try it on. Here's the band. And again, call me early. It's that time. You definitely want to dial in very quickly here. That's one you're going to want to have for your collection. And does that not look like chic, high-end designer? I mean, that is really that beautiful moneyed look that we're always talking about, with that beautiful gold two-tone mix with the platinum. Where you see the white metal, that's platinum. Where you see on the edges that gorgeous yellow gold, it's 18 karat. And then a very sizable 237 is a big size, and a sapphire of any variety. Yet this one's got the asterism. Here's what I'm going to try. Go and try something here. Got to see who's out there. I know it's early on a Friday. We're going to get you ready for a big, big value night ahead. We got a couple hours to hang out, show you some amazing jewelry, get you what you're looking for. But you know what? This is obviously a more pricey ring. The metal, the size, the beautiful stone, the big carat weight you get with the 237. Let's skip all the drama. Let's not do $49.99. I know we're here to make values happen. There's a lot of people that are going, I don't know, jewelry's really expensive these days. Everywhere else, yes. Not so much here. We're going to take this designer piece and really blow it out here for you and make it better than even $4,000, $3,000, $2,000, or $1,000. Let's try it at $9.99 and see who's out there. Because if you want to melt it, or like take it to that local jewelry store that's begging to buy your gold and your platinum pieces, take it there, right? You're probably going to make a healthy profit. And you keep the sapphire. You keep the diamonds. I mean, whatever you want to do. Obviously, it's a great designer piece. Just wear it and love it. But that is how you secure the value. $9.99. It is amazing, really, when you see that kind of stone. And almost 2.5 carats in a blue star sapphire, and under $1,000. So a big moment for our sapphire lovers is definitely there for you. And then we have got that big Tanzanite coming up in a little bit. Probably do that right around the top of the hour. Look at this. Something else special has arrived. Look at this one. Ooh, ooh. You know, during a big event that I had, we had every big diamond in the house sell. Every one of them. Look at that. Anybody in the market for a big diamond? Anybody been saving up, ready to finally get that big diamond? Or maybe you've thought about, well, I've looked at the prices on big diamonds, and no, I'm not even going to save up because I don't have that much time. I want my jewelry. I want my instant gratification. So I'm going to go get one of those man-made stones. I'm going to go get one that's made in a lab. I'm going to go out and get one of those. They're everywhere. They're not hard to find. But then you're, at the end of the day, you're wearing lab grown, you know? And it's okay. It looks good, right? Looks okay. Give it a little sparkle. It's fine. But is it the one you're passing down to daughters or granddaughters or nieces, or, you know, are you really, really, really going to be proud to wear that piece every single day? I've got the solution, and this is it. This is how you get something better before you go buy lab grown from somewhere else and let them profit 500%. Let's show you the easy way to do this, and let's give you a gorgeous, colorless zircon. I always have to point out it has no relation. Thank you, Tracy. Yes, you guessed it. I was, yeah. She's like, that dumb girl up there. She doesn't know. It is a zircon, as I was saying. But the point is that that's the idea. I can't fool some of you, right? But I'll tell you what, that is a better look than most of the lab-grown diamonds and most of the natural diamonds out there, because there is a brighter refraction to it. There really is. There really, truly is. It's a carat 70 in that stone. It has a carat 36 in white diamonds. I ask you, what looks better? I mean, honestly, they sparkle differently, and that's because diamonds are singly refractive, zircons are doubly refractive. So there we have it, where you've got that amazing piece, and look at that piece right there. That is a stunning, stunning, stunning idea, and it's going to be 8209. That is really good. Really, really, really good. And you're not having to go faux. You're not having to go man-made. You're not having to go lab-grown. You're not going CZ. You're going to a stone that has a history, a really big history. And it's our carat 70 with the carat 36 in diamonds, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on the auction block, and we're going to start at nothing. Zero to start. $500 increments. Let's go to it. There's a $49.99 price. Here's that. Now, this is the information. Now that looks like a little pixelated, but that's the photo of it. It looks like the printer has seen better days. And then right over here, oh, do I want to show you that price? I don't want to show you that price. I want to show you that price. The ring, the price, the $49.99, because the other price is $99.59. This is your chance. And tell me something. If I walk in the room, or if you walk in the room wearing this ring, whether you wear it on your left ring finger or anywhere else, our white diamonds I've had don't look this good. And that's because they usually have some subtle body color. There is no body color to this. Do you see any brown or any yellow or any of the above? It's giving you true blue, white, colorless. We are starting an auction at nothing. We are giving you solid gold. You can have any gold color you want. White, yellow, rose gold, it's up to you. You've got a carat 70 standard stone with a carat 36 in diamonds around it. And it is zero to start. It looks better than diamond. I'm sorry, that is an actual fact. Because of the, now let me talk about scintillation and fire and brilliance. They're all kind of the same. But when it comes to refraction, a lot of people think refraction is the same thing as brilliance and fire, sparkle. It's not. Refraction is something different. And diamonds, as most stones are in the world, diamonds and most stones are singly refractive, singly. Zircons are doubly refractive, double. So their diamonds aren't even capable, which is why if you look and you're seeing it close up, when you see the two side by side, you see there's a very different sparkle, and most would say more sparkle to the zircon. That's because that's the double refraction at work. So when you have them compared side by side, you get what visually looks like more sparkle because of that double refraction. So it's even for that sense, really even brighter than a diamond often is. I prefer it. I would take it over a lab grown. I would take it over CZ. And if my money could only afford a yellowy diamond that's got a G color, that's got a little body color, and I'd like a bigger white diamond, I'm going to go with the zircon instead because it's got its own special. Do we have anybody? Nobody. Or do you have $500? Well, you know, we do this sometimes just to, I have to test to make sure that we're broadcasting. Obviously, there is no plan in place ever to do a zero to start auction because that sets you up for some trouble. Certainly does. That's going to set you up for failure. That's okay. I can, you know what they always say, right? Sometimes you got to fail to succeed. You do. So we are at $500 and we have one bidder. It's Jason's bidder. We'll find out who that is. So we've got, again, your ability to change that to whatever gold color you want. That's up to you. You've got the white zircon at $500. We do have, by the way, who is that? Susan. Hi, Susan. Where's Susan calling us from? She's in North Carolina. Wonderful. Hi, Susan. Happy Friday to you. Our Blue Star Sapphire is still here at $9.99, by the way. Just putting that out there. And you know what, Susan? I don't know if she's hit the lottery jackpot or what's going on, or if it's just the good luck of being Friday night. She is our only bidder, and that's solid gold, and we're at 500. Do you have 1,000? We just got another bid in. Who is that, Tim? We got $1,000. And we got a long way to go. Sheila? Hi, Sheila. Sheila's at $1,000. Susan's out. So we had one bidder, and now we have replaced that one bidder with a different bidder. And we still have one bidder. And now we're at 15. Well, no, we're not at 15. We're looking for 15. We've only got $1,000. So it's going to be last call. This is an amazing, amazing stone, no doubt. I want to try it on again because, again, you see me trying jewelry all day, 3 hours a day, every day. Let me show you what this looks like, and it's that bridge style, that setting where you have it set up higher, then it's got its own halo, all that single row in diamonds runs all the way underneath from side to side. And everybody who goes, well, why aren't there more zircons in the world? They're really, really rare. They're tough. It's tough to get a zircon. If they were available, I think you'd see them everywhere. I would hope that retailers would offer you this instead of a lab-grown diamond, which are heavily mass-produced, pervading the industry, completely, like, again, not much money to make them and a lot of money to buy them. So that just means huge profit margins built in. I would rather have something rare and special that it means something and has a high value at the end of the day and also at the beginning of the day. And every single minute of every day you're wearing it and enjoying it. And we have one bidder at $1,000. We've had 2 bidders in total. It's 1 bidder left. I'll give it 2 minutes and we'll sell it. 2 minutes. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold will be your choice. So you do not have to leave it in the white gold, although I do think it does a very good job in proving how white and bright your diamonds and your zircon are, so that it proves that you see it all together and realize there's not a lot of brown or yellow in any of those beautiful stones. So we're excited about that. And then we do have our last call here with 1:45 remaining. So a lot of special pieces still remaining from hour number 1. We only have 2 short hours left. Don't forget about the hoops that we had. I know better than to put things up early on a Friday night that are really, really good, because I know not everybody's here, but I will recap them so that we can see what's going on, because we got some really special pieces, including this big yellow diamond band, if you missed it earlier, plus our gold hoops are still here. We've got a big sapphire. We also have the cabochon sapphire. I mean, it's a day of really important items and really big values. And so treat yourself Friday night is really the name of the game. And that one's got a minute left. And I'm pretty excited about this. That's quite the value there. And it's not a $1,000 ring, because I can't build it for that. Can't give you this. I certainly can't give you a carat 36 in diamonds, which I don't think that is a carat 36 in diamonds. So I think that's an error. So we might have to check that. I may have to withdraw her bid there, because I think we need to double check that diamond weight, guys, because I don't, that's not a carat 36 in diamonds. And so I just it suddenly like sunk in. That's not right. I think it's 67 points. I mean, I've had that mounting, I don't know, 800 times. I think it's 67 points in diamonds. So go ahead and double check that, because we may have to, yeah, we might have to forfeit, or like, what would we say? Yeah, forfeit the auction. Yeah, you know what, Tim, just let her know. I don't think that's the right diamond weight, and no one else would call this out except me, because I'm just very particular about those things. But that's, yeah, we're gonna have to check it. It's SR 13219. Yeah, so that's, yeah, it's not a carat 36. So just kind of dawned on me now. I know that mounting pretty well, and I know that's what it says, but that's not what it is. So, huh? Yeah, we'll double check. I think it's 67. I know that's what it says, but I'm just calling it out because anybody else would say, hey, well, it's just not. And I don't want you to get it home and take all the diamonds out and talk to a jeweler and they go, yeah, that's 67 points in diamonds. So I just, you know, I want to make sure. I'm just going to call that out. I'm sorry about that. That's me knowing the mounting really, really well, and just knowing that I don't want you to have any false expectations. I'm very particular about that stuff. I wouldn't want it happening to me, so I'm going to call it out. So anyway, you know what I'm going to have to do? Blame it on the new system. That's what, there's a new system, so we're blaming everything on the new system. So we can blame it on the new system, but it's not a carat 36. So Tim, would she like me to go ahead and get back to her on that? Because I don't want her to pay $1,000 on something that we were advertising as a carat 36, when I know it's not. I just know. And they'll probably come back and tell me it is, but it's not. I've had this mounting enough times to know that, so it's just not. So does she want to withdraw her bid and we can just come back on a different day? Or we can give her the time, whatever. We'll just figure out, keep her on the line. We'll figure that out. I'm sure it shouldn't take that long. And then I want to remind you about the yellow. That's just, sorry guys, that's the, I don't know, that's the, I don't know, person in me that just wants to be accurate at all times. So anyway, just want to make sure, just, it's different mounting. All right, here we go. That's going to be our 268. Now this is that new ring tonight that's got the yellow and the white diamonds. And that's a beauty, isn't it? With all the big cushion cuts set stacked on an angle together, like almost like a checkerboard pattern all the way throughout, creating this wider band. And it's got 64 points in diamonds and the white diamonds as well. And that would be, well, it's a really, really good ring. It's a really bright, consistent quality of the diamonds. And you know what we'll do here? We're just going to make sure it's really, really affordable for you. Reminder, it's $3,999 when it started at $14, and it's in the yellow gold. That one's the one that stays as is in that 18 karat yellow gold for you. And it's going to be coming up. We got that big Tanzanite for our top of the hour. Get ready. 6 o'clock Pacific. It's about 2 minutes away. We'll show you that Tanzanite Asher that I previewed earlier. Plus, we also have a huge ruby and diamond ring that feels a little bit like this design, where it's multiple rows put together. And we do have that coming up as well. Look at this. This is a great geometric style. It's got princess cut, rubies. Actually, they're like little ashers. Yeah, there's a very subtle difference between ashers and princess cuts. You really have to see them up close to see the difference. And so we do have that ruby ring with diamonds. We've also got some beautiful Morganite earrings. We've got a ruby necklace. I do have a London blue topaz that is wild. It's really fancy in the cutting. And it's a double-sided checkerboard cut. I love this one. So we'll see that too. This is going to be, thanks Victor for being on top of that today. I know it's annoying. But here we go, 112-8369. And probably about, usually it's like 90 minutes in, so probably only a half hour left of that. And then maybe it'll cool down to some degree where we can keep it on. But here's 112-8369. It's our 15 karat 31, double-sided checkerboard cushion cut London blue. All checkerboard faceted top and bottom. Stunning color. Looks like a blue zircon in top quality. And then wait till you see these sides. Because yeah, you're going, something interesting is happening on the sides. It's a 1531. It's all 14 karat white gold only. This one's white gold. So designer piece. And then look at that. Oh, this reminds me, I'll never forget one of my very favorite designers in the world, still is one of my favorite designers. They came out with a line of jewelry many decades ago, and they featured blue topaz and amethyst. And they had a design very similar to this with their horse bit coming up and around the corners of the stone. That's exactly what this looks like. With these, think of it like a wishbone of the split shank, then these beautiful loops that go right over, not the corners, but the sides of the stone here to kind of hold it tension set in place. And then, of course, why this has such a cool prismatic look is the double-sided nature there. I love that. It's double-sided, so it really looks like the prism on a chandelier in a beautiful estate in the foyer, where you walk in and the foyer is bigger than an airport, and you look and there's that beautiful chandelier that costs more than a car, and it's all these beautiful crystals, and they're cut with those facet patterns. Well, that's what this reminds me of, except it's designer. It's a natural stone that you're bringing all this extra added life to by giving it that beautiful look and that double-sided. So you're seeing really prismatic faceting from the front, but you're also seeing kind of a doubling effect from what you're seeing from the back as well. So it's really cool. And here's what it looks like with the diamond weight at 41 points. And I know those designer rings, they still go for a ton. I mean, even when they've been around a while and they're usually second, third hand at this point, they go for a lot of money. It's usually $12,000, $15,000, and not the quality of diamond we're using here. So here's what we'll do on the London blue. It's going to be better than $39.99. Here's a big old value, big time value, and it's not going to be $39.99 at all. Now, so I do have a size restriction. I thought we were over that, but I do actually have a size restriction on this one just because of that artistic way and the way that works and that diamond weight. It cannot be sized. And so you see here, and that's where you see the double-sided. So the same thing that's happening up front, same thing that's happening inside, and let me show it to you on the hand. And that is going to be, well, look at that. It's a big size there. And here we are, not going to be $39, $29, not even $19.99. How about this? It's actually going to be better than $1,500. And it's in the white gold, and it's only a size 7. So that's got to work. You got to have a size 7 finger somewhere on your hand. And here it is at better than even 15 or 14 or 13. Was it 67 points in diamonds? Did we figure that out? Or do you need me to give you an item number in a day? Because I know we had it with the yellow zircon during last week's shows. So you can look it up that way too. Golden zircon. That's the best way you can probably look it up. So shouldn't be that hard. I've got it memorized. But anyway, this one's going to be better than 13. I'll make it $12.99 on our London blue, a December birthstone, and that double-sided checkerboard facet cushion cut square. And $12.99 for an amazing, amazing stone. And the London blues are always those really expensive types of blue topaz, because there's the sky blues and the Swiss blues that don't actually cost as much as the London blues do. Now, we're past the top of the hour. I promised a Tanzanite. I hope we're all ready for that. There is a beautiful Asher cut stone. This one is all custom made. It is a little rock star for us, and we're so proud to bring it. So let's, as we welcome everybody in to a big top of the hour here and our Friday night at the end of May. Can you think, imagine it's our last couple of days here of the month of May, our last Friday celebration of May. We're so excited you're with us, and we're going to show you that big Tanzanite coming up. It's one of the more wearable designs, goes beautifully with that design that I brought you just last night. We had a beautiful pair of earrings. They were rounds, but they had the similar look in the way the halo is put together So again, welcome in. We got 2 hours left tonight. So again, stick around. If there's anything we'd like us to bring out, or you'd like us to go back to the vault and bring out, or fine, we can do that for you. But this is going to be our last look at our London blue, and then we're going to show you this really cool, very fancy setting and cutting here in the Escher cut that is over 2 carats. It's 1128231, and that is our top of the hour here. That reminds me so much because of the way the baguettes and the rounds work their way across the stone and around it in that halo design. It's our beautiful Escher cut. It was set aside because this was actually a stone that was selected. There was a very important VIP guest who was coming in they came in February of 2019 to see the blue wings. They are known to be Tanzanite lovers. They're gem collectors. They're very well-to-do, very well recognized throughout the world as far as being a public figure. And being in Los Angeles where they reside, they wanted to come see, as a gem collector, wanted to see these Tanzanites. This was the stone that they had selected, and we worked together to create a really special design for this 202 in the Escher cutting. And it is a blue wing block D, and it is that beautiful museum reserve where you've got the Escher set at an angle, and then you have that similar look to, if you remember the earrings we had, they were rounds, but they had the baguettes and the rounds around them. So you see that here. Also bigger baguettes. There are 4 larger baguettes, and then a trio of rounds that are going to be at every single northeast, south, and west there. So really bringing it together. It looks very modern, very geometric. It gives you a lot more. I think typical halos are nice because typical halos are pretty classic and we love them, but it's nice to see it kind of added in a little extra, something that makes it look a little high level, something that takes it from ordinary to extraordinary, and I think this halo really does that. We're going to go ahead and give you great value. It is a mega, now this is a stone that obviously nobody else has. Tanzanite, yes, but not this quality of level, not this variety. And we're so proud of that. I do want to show you how it comes to the back. All those double prongs are going to come back and basically convene as your under gallery here as well. And then here's what it looks like up front. The diamond weight is going to be 31 points. But that's really consistent with the bigger individual stones you have. That's why it's so remarkable. You're having a much bigger diamond weight than we typically see on those baguettes. See how they're elongated and really filling up the sides of that stone? Here's what I'll do. We've got a yellow gold or a white gold option on this one, or rose gold if you want, and I just don't recommend the rose gold. I don't think it's the best look with the Tanzanite because the rose gold's a totally different color way. I mean, warm versus, cool colors. I think you want to stick with either the white or the yellow. But if you would like to have this Tanzanite, it is not going to be $10,370. It's a little bit steep for what we like to do with Tanzanite pricing. I mean, we leave that to the other people of the world that, obviously any good jewelry store is going to have Tanzanite these days. They're going to put it on display. They've obviously got the knowledge of knowing how popular it is, how really, really in demand it still is. And with this, keep in mind, there's probably some big news happening shortly about what's going on in Tanzania as far as the mining and the future of the mining, and probably not a lot of mining to go forward. So that's really key to remember, because then when that mine is shut down, can you even imagine what's going to happen to the values of Tanzanite? We're already bringing you the best quality. We're bringing you the best value. Can you imagine what happens when it's announced that that mine is closed for good? That's going to be really, 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 again, we're all going to be glad we have Tanzanites already and not having to go out and buy them at that point. So this is how you do it, and we'll make it better than 10. That's literally the price. I mean, things have really, again, gold, diamonds, bigger diamonds, white or yellow. It's going to be the 14 karat. We're going to make this an opportunity. And I'll put it on the auction block and let's see who's out there, because I know I should be getting $49.99. And I simply can't do that. I've had too many Tanzanite values over the years that I think we've just kind of spoiled you to the point of we all expect and demand a really, really small price tag, even on the best in the world. And here's what it looks like on the hand. This would pair up so well with a Wonder Ring, by the way, the actual chevron Wonder Rings. And when you see it from a distance, it may look more squared off, but you saw it has those great angles. It's just playing with your classic halos unlike everything else does. Most halos are very simple, very small, really just kind of basic stones. This is really important, really elevated. Let's not even go $49.99. An auction is what we've got to do. We will get you a great, I know. Here we go, guys. It's going to be a really important value. And I just want to make sure it's accessible, so that if there happens to be somebody out there within the sound of my voice tonight that's going, yeah, I like it. I kind of like it. I'd like to try it. Let's see. You got a money back guarantee, so you're not stuck with it. What if you get it home and you go, oh my gosh, it's not the style for me. It's not the look for me. It's not the style. It's not the look I'm going for. Then you send it on back. That's not a problem either. A couple days ago, couldn't boast that, couldn't give you that opportunity. Now you have that opportunity. So instead of bringing it down from $49.99 to, let's say, $4,000 or $3,000 or $2,000, I'm going to make it even better, and we'll open it up at $1,500 and a $10 increment on a 202. And you've got all the red flashes coming through as well, the big individual diamonds that you have, especially in the baguettes. And white gold or yellow gold is your option. So not having to leave it in that one simple color it's in. Instead, you can, make it your own and really have some fun with it that way. So that's an important way to go. And then we will see if we've got that one getting going here. 60 seconds left on that one. And then we'll move right along. But again, it's a beautiful, beautiful Asher cut. But usually we see them very simply squared off. This is adding so much detail and so many beautiful ways that it's just making it a little bit different, giving you something extra that we have not seen before when we've had thousands of blue wing block Ds, literally. And now you're getting an opportunity to go ahead and save on something that's a little bit more unusual. Certainly brings you a little more value there at $1,500. Okay, and we still have a white pearl and a panther piece and a color change diaspora, and pink diamonds are here as well. So there's a lot to get to. And look at this diaspora. I wish we had more than one. I mean, I'll take more than one on anything we got, but I've got one of a kinds here. And there's a diaspora, and it is our best looking diaspora. Wait till you see this color. And the greens and the pinks already coming through. We have a ruby band as well. We'll do that one for you. I know we kind of gave it a quick little flash. We'll do that. And then if you'd like the Tanzanite, give us a call. We can always go revisit the auction. Here we go with the ruby band. Staggered in these beautiful angular lines. Those are Asher cuts. First of all, that may look like just a really pretty ring. Let's think about what it takes to put something like that together. To match up rubies individually that are actual Asher cuts, squared off to be set in a perfect channel 3 times over, and then to line it up with diamonds in between. Item number is 112-7828. Welcome into Friday night. It's our last couple of hours here. If you have any requests, let us know, because it doesn't need to be a specific item. It could just be, what stone are you in the mood to see tonight? You're here for a reason. You're looking for something in great jewelry. You want a great value. We're bringing all of that to you. But here we have a carat 88 in Asher cut rubies out of Burma. It is 29 points in diamonds as well. And I want to give you a great value because I know there's a price tag and I'm not loving it. So we're going to go $38.88, but just know you don't have to pay that. And with July on the way, now we are basically a month away from July. So there's your July birthstone. And you guys know, rubies, we know them well. We see them often. There are not Asher cuts out there very often in rubies that you can literally match up, that are all from the best source in the world, which is Burma. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's a nice wider ring, but it's still different. Love these almost like sash. It's like a sash-like way that they go diagonal across the hand. And look at the glow. Even from a distance away, you're really seeing the glow of each and every individual ruby. It's not going to be $38.88. I promise you a better deal. And it stays in yellow gold. But we can still size it for you. And I would like to have just one caller on the phone lines saying, I love rubies, but I've not seen them done in that way. That's a way where, if they get into the 1, the 2, the 3 carat stones, they really get pricey. It's nice to have the one that can be affordable for you. Look at them even in the dark, they look great, don't they? I mean, they're still glowing blue-red. That is a huge testament to those stones and their quality. And the fact we're going to make this a lot more affordable than even $3,000, $2,000. You wanted me to give some jewelry away? Glad to do it. Glad to do it. Let's give the whole inventory away. We got some pieces that are here that should have been on a sale event that were, oh, by the way, that was going to be actually on sale. That would have been $29.99 actually. And then we would have taken $300 off. Guess what? We're taking it lower than $26.99. You don't have to pay $26.99. We're here to make you a better value. Make it easy, make it affordable. Happy Friday, let's celebrate. June's on the way. We've got a major moment for our ruby lovers, and it's not going to be $2,000 or even $1,000. I'll make it $9.99 to the very first caller on that one. I wish we had more, but that's it on the ruby band with the gorgeous Asher cuts. How many per piece? Well, you've got essentially they're the 4 per row. So you're getting 12 individual rubies there. Diamonds that separate them, gives it the wow. It's in 14 karat solid yellow gold. Again, that's the color, only yellow gold offered on that one. And a great way to get it for $9.99. Okay, we're going to get into rubies in a panther. I've got rubies and diamonds in a panther. We have a Congolese tourmaline pendant, have a blue zircon ring that's not going to be quite like the 10 karat that I flashed, although has anybody asked about that 10 karat? There is a 10 karat stone right there. And just like that, that stone scared our light off big time. That stone is, whoo, look at that. 10 carats 01, blue zircon best, 18 carats solid gold. I could look at this all day. Do you ever do that where you find a stone that you really like and you go, I could just stare at that all day. I'd never get tired of looking at that piece. That's a good sign. That's the kind of piece you should wear. That's the kind of piece you should own. This is 112-7755. I flashed it a bit earlier. Told you there's a museum piece in the house, and there is nothing that's going to rival this very stone. That ruby band is still verifying, by the way. You can still grab it if you like. Here's our 18 karat gold 1001 Paraiba Collection Cambodian presentation grade starlight blue zircon. It is gorgeous. 228 in diamonds as well. Now that's a lot of diamonds. Rounds and baguettes. The baguettes are 2 different lengths. Yes, talk to me. Does anybody want that ruby and diamond ring? Ruby and diamond ring for $9.99. Just say the word. It's all yours if you want it. It is very, very under cost. There, I'll just say that. It's under cost if you want that ruby ring we just had. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I can do it again. I did, but I'll do it again. Here we go. A couple of people are verifying on this one, though. So please, yell it out if you're getting it, because here's the ruby ring again on the hand. Remember how I pointed out it's kind of like diagonals? That's intentional, okay? It's like a little stack design, but it's really diagonal, kind of like those, great hash marks across the finger there. So, and yet all you see are the rubies and the diamonds from side to side. Easy to wear, sits low profile. You can see that there. Practically disappears from the side profile. And here's what it looks like again up close, just in case you missed it. $9.99. Let's not tell anybody I did that, okay? We don't need to whisper anything like that. Don't talk about that buy on that ruby, because it's just, obviously I'm breaking some rules here. And that's how we're going to do it all weekend long. Now, here's our 1001 Private Collection Blue Zircon. 228 in diamonds, baguettes and rounds. They even continue down the sides, and you hardly see those, but there is a split shank anchoring the sides of this ring. Look at that. Is it blue? Is it green? Is it turquoise? Is it teal? It's kind of got these different colors to it. 18 karat solid. We made this very specialty. Let's take a look at it on my hand. Look at that. One of our best. And it's going to be, I cannot believe what I'm about to do on this one. It is no longer $27,999. And I say no longer, it's brand new. But I mean, that's what I'm supposed to get. And it at least helps to know what you should be paying for a piece, because how do you know it's a sale if you don't know how much you're saving? This is really about, let's tell you, let's show you, let's get you the big value on all that incredible diamond weight. I know we're all looking at the 1001 and thinking that's a beautiful stone, but it's also about this incredible diamond weight. Very few pieces we bring have 228 in diamonds. This one does. We've already seen a piece today that had 339 in diamonds. So we've got elite high level here, but without the price tags. And you don't even have to pay $99.99. It's for the blue zircon lovers of the world. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what we've got. A big, big, big moment. I was just literally waiting. I'm like counting down. 3, 2, 1. Okay. But again, look how bright it is. Even without light, from bright light to no light, you can't hold the zircon down. It's so amazing. It really is. And it's not going to be $99, $89, $79. Did anybody take the ruby ring? I sure hope so. I sure hope somebody's got that ruby and diamond ring. This one is going even lower than even $7,000. It's not, this would be nowhere. Nowhere. It's $69.99. First caller on that one. That is absolutely incredible. Truly, absolutely incredible material, and museum collectible. The museums of the world don't even have that. This is so really special. This is what it's all about. Great value, great designer pieces, one of a kinds that nobody else in the world is ever going to be able to sport except for you on your hot little hand. That is amazing. So you've got a chance right now to pick it up. $69.99 on a 10 karat. There's 228. That mounting is enormously rare. And all the baguettes, that's most of the carat weight is the baguettes. And I think that is one of our very, very best. Now, there's a smaller one with lesser diamond weight. I do have a gorgeous South Sea pearl. I've got a great Panther piece with rubies and diamonds together. We sure do. And speaking of rubies, there's even a ruby cross necklace that is here that is also in yellow gold. And you know, if that ruby ring, if that found its home, well, look at what we have to go with it perhaps, or just be for the July birthdays out there, or anybody who loves the bright red color of confidence here. Take a look at that. Take a look at that ruby cross, a slightly curved. Why? Because we're not really like squared off plastic pieces. We're humans. So we have, you know, we have curves, we have edges, we have rounded corners, if you will. So they do a slight curve to the necklace, and you can wear it right down below in the center. You could go up to one side if you want to, but can we just take a look at this mighty chain? Because that is not a basic chain. Our basic chains are about a third this size. This is a big Rolo link, and it's going to be item number 1119317. And this is that ruby round. Oh, the ruby rounds. I mean, we love seeing those little Asher cuts, but what a great look to get diamond cut rounds in a ruby piece with a carat 43 in rubies, and private collection out of Burma. And again, multiple ways to wear it or layer it or stack it or do what you wish. But look at that. There's your lobster claw closure. It does have adjustability, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. I'm going to show it to you on. Probably not the neckline I would wear it with, but I think you can at least, as long as you get an idea of the size reference is what we're going for here. So you can really see how it's going to look with those rubies. If you decide to center them up, I think the other way you might consider wearing it is more off to the side like this. So it's up across, you know, and especially if you're layering it, or if you had a piece with a bigger bail, you could always add another pendant to it. If you went over the lobster claw closure, you can do that as well. So I think for the most of us, we're going to center it up. So when I say center, it's going to be in that east to west setting, but it still can be right there on the neckline. But that is one sturdy, heavy chain, and I think this makes a great gift idea as well. Just a totally different way. When we've seen a million types of cross pendants and diamonds, this is a different, updated, new, fresh way to do a cross necklace, and really all built in. So you're not giving the pendant worried about do they have the right chain. You're just giving the entire necklace, and it's good to go. So back to the hand we go. Then we'll show it to you up close as well. That's what it's all about, and that I still can't. I'd take a chain like that all on its own. I think that'd be lovely, but take a look at this up close too, because I want you to see those rubies. Those rubies are perfection. Look at the back, all finished beautifully in the yellow gold. Here it is from the front. Let's blow it out right now. Supposed to be $24.99. Why wouldn't it be? Diamond cut Burmas, perfectly matched. And they glow. No light, they glow. Bright light, they glow. You can't hold good rubies down. Here's that close-up of that closure, which is that lobster claw, and your 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. And we're going to make it only, I think we should just blow it out for $9.99. May have worked on the ring. Let's do it for the necklace. $9.99 only on rubies, and look how they're set. When you see this, this is an important view. Not just because I don't need to lean over and hold it still like a mannequin, but also you see how the stones are actually set flush into the ring. So what that means is, real quick note, they actually have to build that much gold into the piece so that you've got all that depth of gold. Then they actually carve away so that you have room to kind of set that stone gently in it. And when you do that, you've got that flush surface. What does that mean? Why do you care? Well, because you're probably, if you don't want to be arrested and end up with your beautiful ruby necklace in jail, you're probably putting some kind of clothing on when you wear your necklace. And so you don't want it scratching, nicking, snagging, or doing anything that's going to ever compromise that beautiful wardrobe of yours. So that's important too. Prongs can snag. This is all set flush down in. So everything about it, because if that gets caught up with a scarf, and I know it's not scarf weather, it's about 106 out here right now, but eventually it will be scarf weather. Or you're putting on a turtleneck or a scarf, or you've got a higher neckline, and you don't want those ruby prongs to take away from your clothing, your textiles. I'm sorry, I've had too much good clothing ruined by jewelry. So I tried, clothing and jewelry on for a living. That's what I do. So again, when you do that, I've had a number of pieces. It's one of the reasons I don't wear things twice very often, is because a lot of times they just, they can get snagged by different pieces. Sometimes you got prongs, they get in the way of things. That's not practical for a necklace that you're probably wanting to wear every day. I don't know about you, but I like to wear a cross every single day. I take off most of my jewelry to come here because I'm trying on jewelry for you. But honestly, you want to wear a cross every day if you wear one at all. So this is the idea. Have something that's going to be beautiful and comfortable and wearable. Do we have anybody taking the ruby cross with those diamond cut rubies out of Burma? All the best. A gorgeous chain. Again, thicker, heavier chain. Let's show it again up close so you can see really that's not to be. We really don't want to gloss over the fact that those are really intense, bright Burma rubies, and diamond cut and matched. There's not one that looks a little off. There's not one that's lighter or darker than the other. They're consistent and they're stunning and they're high value, and that is a lot of jewelry for $9.99. All right, so we'll move on, and then I do have the Diaspora one of a kind. It's 112-2683. Look at this. Well, one of the prettier stones that I have here in the greens, the pinks, the purples, and the goldens. And it definitely has the more kiwi green. Some of our diasporas are more champagne in color. This one's got a lot of green to it. Quite frankly, I'm just going to take it down. I think it needs a little polish. I tried, and I wasn't able to do it. So I think that might need a little extra help. But I do have another ruby, and this time in a ring, because we had the one ring that was multiple stones put together. I do have this ruby for you, which is going to be a ruby in platinum with a 66 pointer. Also have a black opal. That's coming up. Let's take a look at this. Here's the ruby. Here is the, whoa, that's the definition of a black opal. And then I'm just going to throw in something for kicks here. How about the rarest stone in the world, according to most? Paraiba blue-green tourmaline. Ruby, lightning ridge black opal, or Paraiba in a signature halo. Get ready on this one. When they're gone, they're gone. And that ruby necklace is still here, I believe. You can call me on that big Cambodian zircon. I would do that. The 10 carat should go. And get ready for this big time value. Let me know which one you like. Is it the ruby? Is it the black opal? Look at that. Blues and greens still coming through on a very deep dark base. This is our blue-green Paraiba. Now, some of you have told me recently that you're buying Paraibas. You're going, I got a Paraiba for $100. And they're specimens or rocks or crystals. There's a difference between Paraiba in its rough crystal form and, quite frankly, any gem. You can always buy the rough crystal material for less. I can't think of an exception to that rule. The rough crystal will be less than the faceted gem quality material. Obviously, all we choose to show you is gem quality material. Gem quality material that's good enough to go in platinum or gold, to go with VS diamonds as well. That's really, really important to us. So take a look at your three options. Paraiba is really, really rare. And then you've got the ruby and the black opal. I really want to make sure they go. The necklace is still verifying if you want the ruby necklace in that cross design. And don't forget about that big, wide, yellow diamond band. We're going to get everything out the door before we go, and that's 94 minutes from now. And here we are with the three. You're going to get the same price on all three. Do not even hesitate. If you wait, you'll miss them. I promise you there are values here beyond. Paraiba, 50-point oval, and 52 points in diamonds. The ruby is a 66-pointer with baguettes and rounds, 30 points in diamonds. The black opal is a 1-carat black opal with 50 points, also baguettes and rounds. They will all be as is. That means this one's going to be, actually, I can do white or yellow on that one. If you want white or yellow, I'll do it. This one stays in platinum. This one stays in platinum. We're going to blow them out right now. They're going to go. This is really, really important. Take advantage, please. Please do. This is not for the faint of heart. I promise you that. This is where you've come for value. We're the only ones still doing it. We're the only ones who offer fine jewelry at a value anymore. I mean, really, truly. I mean, up and down the dial, storefronts or not, doesn't matter. We're still here bringing you values. And that's something to celebrate. And yes, go ahead. Are you talking about, we had a pendant, the ring? Oh, this one. Okay. All right. We've got the opal already verifying here. They were fast on the phone lines, not even seeing the price yet. They know. There's the opal, and that's going to be our 112-4308, Tim. That's the black opal out of Lightning Ridge. Again, 1 carat, 50 points in diamonds. Nothing up here is going to be the should be price of $3,299. I can't do that to you tonight. We got to make sure everything goes. We've got a few short minutes left to go. We got like 90 minutes left. It's nothing. Here's the ruby on the hand. That is your 66-point Burma with 30 points in diamonds. It looks like this. These are all very wearable. You know, for everybody who says all the time, I really like a lot of your rings, but a lot of them are really big. I just want something that I'm going to wear every day. I don't want to save them. I don't want to have to dress up to wear them. I just want to enjoy and wear them every day. And last but not least, the one that should go first is the 50-point Paraiba with 52 points in diamonds, and it is going to be better than $3,000. You simply choose your favorite ring, or better yet, get all three, because it would be that value that you want to take advantage of. Yes. Jason, did you have a question? Did you? Thank you so much. It must be the 90-minute mark. I need a sip of water. Sorry for the silence, although it was pleasant, wasn't it? I know nobody's disappointed by the silence. I'm going to do better than 3,000. So nobody thinking about them yet except maybe the opal, the Paraiba you like? Okay, here's what I'll do. I see the response. I see the enthusiasm. Let's make them really, really, really stinking affordable. That's what we're here to do. I don't care how high end or how much it's supposed to be. I don't care if it's supposed to be $3,300. We're making jewelry affordable here tonight. That's how we got to do it. We got to make sure everything goes, not $3,000, not $2,000, not $1,500. They're not $1,499. Every single piece up here will go. They don't have an option. Not when they're this affordable. They cannot stay here. That is a fact. Take a look at them right now, and we're going to go even less than 14, then 13, then 12. That's Paraiba up there. Who saw that coming? Nobody. A Paraiba? Amazing. We're not going to do 12 or 11 or $10.99. Call me quickly. We're going to get them out the door for $999 a ring. That is while they last, and I think that'll be 60 seconds. I'd be very surprised if any of them stay, even on a quiet Friday. How could they? That is some of our biggest value. And to think that for everybody who's new to us going, oh, look, they must do those plated metals. I heard a rumor, and it was that some of you had actually, especially new viewers, had inquired as to if what we really did could be solid gold. Right. Solid gold, like thinking, no, because I've seen other places that do gold, and their prices are like 5 times, 6 times, 7 times yours. They're really solid gold, or in this case, solid platinum. We've got both options up here. And so to think that, and that's an easily, I can see how that would be assumed, because these price tags are not gold rate price tags. They're not. And that's the beauty of it, because some of us have been shopping for jewelry a long time, and it's hard to get used to kind of when everyone else says, get over it, this is the new reality. Sometimes that's hard for a lot of us to do. We want to shop for jewelry the way we did decades ago. This gives you that moment and opportunity. This gives you that chance. It's $9.99. We have not taken into account or elevated price tags because of everything that's happening in the business and the world and the industry and everything that you're seeing everywhere else. There is still, we're proving it right now, there is still a way to shop for incredible jewelry, get the quality you want, and not have to pay all that extra money. So we'll give it 60 seconds. Victor got tired. All right, let me go do it. I'll go put the light back on here. And we'll give it, 50 more seconds, that's it. Then they go up. $32.99, should be, would be, could be, or you can take them for $9.99. Tony, I should have texted him. I thought to myself at 2 o'clock today, when I left the house, I thought, should I text them to tell them to turn the air on? I should have done it. I should have done it. But I thought, no, they'll know it's like really hot outside. They'll know. They've been outside, right? They know it's really hot out there. All right, so here we go. 20 seconds. Anybody else? What's wrong? All right. Question. Jason, you like any of those 3? Which one can I try on for you to tell you more about? I know they don't have each individual item number up there. I think that the Paraiba, you know, I don't really, I know what I know, and you guys know about gems. A 50-point Paraiba should not be $9.99 by itself, yes. Which one? Paraiba? Okay, Paraiba then. Jason, you've got it? You've got it? All right. You do? Let me know for sure. Nope, but here's the thing, Jason. Okay, yeah. All right, so the Paraiba's gone. Thank you, thank you. Now we have 2 left. It's the ruby and the opal. The item number is 1126714. on the Paraiba. It's 50 pointer with 52 points in diamonds, and that was actually available in any gold you want. You could do the white like it was, or you could do the yellow or the rose as well. So you can. Okay, we're not leaving the ruby and the opal. Black opal, diamond. These are the two that have the baguettes and the rounds, by the way, too. They got both. They got the real fancy diamond combination there. Love that. So, and also that big opal from earlier. We had the big zircon. We had the big opal. They got to get a home. They got to go. We got a lot of beautiful pieces here. Our designer crocodile brooch. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. If you could fill this, we need a gram weight on this. This is so heavy. And there's no diamond weight. No diamond weight. No gram weight. Okay, so I'm going to have to research that. I'm going to do that. All right. I'm going to get you a South Sea. Let's get you a white South Sea pearl here. This one is pearl. Mother of pearl and diamonds all together. Ruby and opal, we're leaving them or are we going? All right, because we only have one of each. When they're gone, they're gone. Got to move on. Let's get to our white South Sea pearl. So this is not cultured, and I think that's where we have to really make sure everyone's clear. Yes. Thank you. The ruby is sold. The ruby is item number 1127473, and it stays in platinum. And our last one available is still that black opal, which is really just shocking. This is beautiful. This looks like what you'd find, in a very, very high-end store, ends in a Mickey, starts in a Mickey, ends in a Moto, that kind of place, just really, really, really amazing pearl jewelry. But everybody tends to think white pearl and they think cultured. This is not a cultured pearl, it's a South Sea pearl. There's a difference. Cultured pearls are not made in a lab. They're still made by mollusks, but they're given a little bit of help by man. That's what starts the process. It's kind of like you say, okay, here you go, we're going to inject with a little irritant, and then you're going to do what you do and make your pearl around it. We have something different here. This is South Sea pearl. This was kind of grown in the wild, so to speak, out of the ocean, in the depths of the ocean. Really cool. 7832 is the item number. It's our 10.5 millimeter white South Sea pearl, which has a gorgeous luster. There's more purple off of that stone than any other color. Then these sides are mother of pearl, carved pieces of mother of pearl. And diamonds, top and bottom. We even have a carry weight on the mother pearl, 215 on the mother pearl, 9 points in the diamond weight, stays in the white gold. It is a beautiful 14 karat gold piece. And I know it's always tough to look at pearls on camera and see them in these bright hot lights. Look at that, very cool designer under gallery there. Everything about that is spectacular. Let's see if we can get you in a lower light here, because if we wait a few seconds, it'll be lower light. And you'll see even more glow and gleam, like moonlit glow with some pastels mixed in. You see how the band really is a moot point. You really just see the good stuff in the middle. And here's what we have for you. 10.5, there's your 215 on either side, diamonds at 9, white gold only. Let's blow it out. $79.99 ring. That's probably why it's here. I've had it up here. It's been $8,000. Nobody sees the value in that. I do, but that's because I know South Sea pearls and it's my business to know what the kind of value and price tags are in these stones. For everybody who just says, I'm just here to shop jewelry that's in my budget, that's in my price range, that I really, really love, that I can see myself wearing. Here's your top quality white pearl here in the inventory, and it's actually better than even $4,000. Not doing that. Yes? Yeah, the 202? That's fine. Can I put it back up for you? We'll do it. I'll make this ring $14.99. That way we can send the pearl out. And then we're going to recap the 202 by request, because someone's asking about that 202 Asher cut. So I have that coming back out. We will bring it to you. Let me bring it to you. This one's $14.99. We are at that. We've crossed over that halfway point of the show for our big Friday night. I see you on Saturday and I see you on Sunday, and that's that. So it's going to be a really, really big weekend ahead. Love that we have so many values here for you that are still just, look at that. That's a great looking ring. And then we have the Tanzanite coming back out by request. And I do have a Panther piece that has rubies and diamonds together. So we will see that. But here comes that Tanzanite yet again. We had this earlier. It was actually about 36 minutes ago. Had this Tanzanite, Asher cut, halo. Do you want to just take it? I don't have time to do auctions 3 and 4 times over and over again, because we have, we only got an hour and 20. We got some jewelry to show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take item number 1128231 that was brand new just a few hours ago. And we're going to show you what we can do on price tag to make this a lot more affordable for you. And we might as well come in a little closer too, right? Show you a little closer here. That blue wing block D, round brilliance, top, bottom, side to side. the big baguettes. There are only 4 of them there. All the diamonds are really large in each individual stone, and we're going to take it even lower. I'll just blow it out. $14.99. Done deal. And you can actually have white, yellow, or rose. I don't recommend the rose, so I'm just going to say white or yellow because, trust me, you'll just return it. And I don't want you to have to go through that hassle. That's a hassle. So here's what we do. $14.99, said and done price. Big value. You can get the pearls for that price. You can get that big white pearl with the mother of pearl. We have some. You guys want to see something really just talk about whimsical and designer? There is something really cool here that I can honestly say I've never seen before. And we'll just show it for giggles. Literally giggles. I will challenge you to look at this piece and not giggle when you see it. Not this one, but the next one. I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just going to let you see it. It's just so fun. I think it's going to inspire my next career move as well. I do. Yes, go ahead, Tim. Question? All right. Stack away. Wonder rings. This would be great with a wonder ring. All right. Shall we show it to you? Jess, are you going to take this one? That may be gone. All right. Coming up. This is fun. Now, I'm holding it sideways, but let's put it the right way up, and then I'm going to have to just zoom back. Actually, Victor, you're sitting right here. You want to zoom back for me so I can hold it? Hold on real quick. I'm going to have you zoom back when I put it up close because I want to hold it the right way because this is a clown, and he's balancing on a unicycle where the wheel spins and moves, and there are so many details to it, and it's a brooch. I'm looking for the bail. I mean, there's no technical bail, but you know what? You could easily put your chain right through the brooch and wear it as a pendant, okay? It's at number 1128033. It's just here for giggles. I mean, literal giggles, because I think that is just so, this is where Whimsical just really is a match with quality. It's a lovely, never mind. It's actually right up here. It's that knob there. Sorry, I forgot. Go on the other side of it. Go on to your right here. See that it says W and T there, I think? Yeah, so get ready, because we're going to put it up close. Okay, we're going to... Okay, never mind. I'm asking too much. I'll just show it from the side here. Look at this. Have you ever seen anything like it? Diamonds, gold, mother of pearl, gold on top of the mother of pearl, brush, satin finish. He's balancing on the seat of a unicycle. I mean, it's fabulous. It's item number 8033. It's platinum, and it's 18 karat gold. It's 11 points in diamonds right there in the pave. Look at that. He is doing a handstand on a unicycle, and the wheel moves. It does. And it's also going to be diamonds, round and pear-shaped mother of pearl. It's a brooch or a pendant. I just had to show it to you. It's cool, right? Just had to show it. When jewelry doesn't have to be taken quite as seriously as some pieces, right? It's a serious piece, serious quality, but it is clown with unicycle. You forgot the handstand part, Tony. It's a handstand. He's doing a handstand on said unicycle. So there it is. Look at that, in perfect form, I might add. That is talent. Let me show you the size. If you'd like it, I'll make it really affordable so you can try it, because obviously these are what, this is how I love to do. I love brooches that have a personality to them. I mean, I think go classic with your diamond ring that you're wearing on your left ring finger, but go classic when it comes to those rings you wear every single day. But when it comes to a 2-inch style and you want a brooch, and isn't that why we add brooches? They're not there to necessarily tell a certain story or tell the world that we're, unified with another person. It's there to be a little personality to an otherwise maybe a not so exciting ensemble. Like to that same black blazer you've been wearing, because listen, you invested into it a lot of years ago and you've been wearing the same black blazer because it never goes out, but you just need a little something. Don't tell me adding that to the lapel is not going to make it a conversation piece when you go to that lunch, or you go have, that evening out, or I don't know if I'm going to wear all my fine jewelry to the circus, but, it's whatever. It's just that beautiful, fun, really serious quality, but a beautiful look. So let's show it up close. I think we got there's not a lot of carat weights to talk about because its mother of pearl just really doesn't have, carat weight specifically, but it's so detailed. And it's articulated, you see there by the design, that moves, it's hinged. It's got that movement of the wheel, or yeah, I mean, it's just really cool. So that's going to be $14.99 if anybody would like to get it, and I'll put it the other way because it's just a little better. And you could easily put your chain right through the actual pin, and then you could wear it as a pendant as well. But I just love seeing all the details there. The spokes of the wheel, I haven't seen, I see Rolls Royces that don't have wheels that are that good looking. That's a cute wheel. And then you've got that beautiful look in the body there. I love how they added gold that's textured on top of mother of pearl. Very, very well done. Okay, we're going to get to our Panther next. So that's $14.99. Just, you know, something new and different. We've all been wanting new, but nobody thought clowns on unicycles. But hey, it's here. We got new, and now we've got a Panther. So now we go to the exotic cat, 1125876. This is pretty. 18 karat gold. He's got a ferocious look, doesn't he? He's fierce. Look at that. It's a beautiful Panther style. Let's show you the good stuff here. All the way around the back. This is going to be rubies and diamonds. All the way pave. Then you see the head is mostly just diamonds there, and then there's the front. Wow, look at that. Very cool. And this is just a neat piece with the rubies and the diamonds together. Looks great. 64 points in the ruby, 45 points in the diamonds. And I think we can see this one out the door if we go low enough, which is going to take it down from $59.99 and get you a big old value on this one and send it on out of here very quickly. First caller, how about $14.99 on the diamond Panther? Really impressive. It is just so incredible. Here's what we got going on. Let me try it on for you. That is just, there's nothing more powerful, I don't think, than rubies. I mean, that's the power gem. It's the gem of confidence. It's the gem of really beautiful, I mean, love and life and power. It's just such an amazing piece. And then look at all that detail from all the different angles. What a piece that is. So $14.99. I know, what was it last night? We had a great Panther go out the door. It was also rubies and emeralds and diamonds. Now we've got the rubies and the diamonds together. No emeralds this time. No Christmas time, just rubies and diamonds here. So really good look. $14.99 on that one. The pretty, pretty kitty. We're going to show you what's coming up next is that yellow diamond band. I got to recap that for you as well. We have a Morganite. You've seen that. I think we'll do that another day. I do have a very large diaspora. We still have that Panther bangle with the 2 Panther heads. I have a great Gents ring. It's a yellow sapphire that's unheated. We can bring out a really important GIA certified 32-point pink diamond as well. But again, if you have any questions about anything you have seen, we're starting to get into that recap moment because I've shown you pretty much what I've got. I do want to show you also, there's another opal, and we do have some peach Morganite earrings, and we do have a cornflower blue. So a couple more pieces you haven't seen. I do have our Congo tourmaline, and then we're going to recap what we have that's got to go here tonight. So let's get to this Congolese. Now, I know you've been loving the blue greens out of Brazil. Here's the rich color green from the Congo, which looks more like, almost more like an emerald than it does a tourmaline, which is a very good thing. I think a lot of tourmalines would be proud to say, I look like an emerald. And this one is our Congolese oval. It's item number 1124912. Yes, it is. 251 is the size. Oh, you're very kind. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and do we have any requests at all that we can get to for you? Anything else before we go? Because we only have an hour and 14 minutes left. But here is the 251 Congolese oval, one point in diamond. I find that hard to believe, but okay. There's more than one diamond there, and usually 1 points are the smallest as they get. But hey, this is good. This is really good. We'll, you know, if we can give you free diamonds, I'm all for that. Let's blow it out. First caller gets this one for $9.99. How can I help you, Tim? Who got it? Did you say Judy? Julie, thank you, Julie. Enjoy it. And she knows that was 18 karat gold, right? Woo, very, very high end. Panther's gone. Gone. We're loving it. I mean, Victor, I'm not loving that jersey, but that's another story. We can talk later about that. Come on, the season's over. It's over. Come on. We need a different jersey for you. 251 Congolese green. And the fit yesterday was good. Did you make a big splash at the graduation in that fit? Okay, good. All right, just want to make sure. Here's the 251 pendant. Let's blow it out right now. This one's going to be, yep, it is going to be a special piece. And we're going to get it Crazy deal. One only here. We'll blow it out for $9.99, 3/4 of an inch. Let me try it on for you so you can see what that's all about. This one's got that hidden bail, so you've got the design that goes up and over that. So basically, wherever your chain, when your chain goes through it, you're going to have a little design detail that goes up and over it as well. So it kind of looks just really unique, how it almost looks like it's interlocking with the chain. I'll put it on the neckline for you just so you can see how 3/4 of an inch translates from, you know, you're across the table, across the room kind of look here. And it's incredibly important to get a tourmaline of that size, and the color and the fact it's not getting too dark, as a lot of green tourmalines do. They just get into those rich bottle greens and then they start to lose some of their color. They don't have the green color anymore. And we really want to see the bright green come through. So you've got that there at $9.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. And then we'll see who's got that one. Stays in the white gold, it looks like. And then we'll go back to that yellow diamond ring that is so incredible. The new one tonight that, listen, I told everybody in the whole universe it'd be the piece that would sell the quickest. I put it up way early because I got excited about it. That's what I do sometimes. You know, I can't help it. I'm a jewelry lover just like you are. This is the one that is the magical piece of the night, and it's so gorgeous. I'm going to try it on the hand first. It really is impressive. It is so special. Yes, Pam, thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, we probably should recap those hoops too, Pam, don't you think? Yes, we should. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Pam, you know, that we'd probably have to profit on jewelry before that happens. All right, take a look at this. This is going to be our yellow diamond ring. Hey, let us suffer so you can get better values. That's how I look at it. I said that's true. That's a true story. Here we go, guys. That's going to be our fabulous yellow diamond ring. This is going to be new tonight, 8269. I wish there were more than one. There is only one. So that's it. Pam, hi. Eugene, hi. Thank you guys for being with us. Even in darkness, it looks amazing. It's got 3 rows, essentially, of staggered diamonds. They're cushion cuts in the yellows. That, let me remind everybody who's newer to us, that's a natural yellow diamond through and throughout. So you get all those natural yellows. It's going to be a really, really good look the way that they're staggered but solid. So how do they do that? Well, they put them together like you would a puzzle, except yes, not as complicated perhaps, right? Just all cushion cuts that are the same size. They're going to sit nicely together. And then you've got the diamonds top and bottom at the intersection created by those square cushions staggered like they are. So it's beautifully done because you could have easily done that in a basic band where they were put side by side like they always are, and they're just set side by side in really basic rows. Here adds a little extra to it. Big value here, and it's not $13,000. Remember, it did start at $13,999. Took it down much lower for you. Just trying my best here to make sure that we can still stay with those values you love, no matter what's happening with everything else going on in the world. We're trying to really, really, truly make those values still where all the best in quality is attainable for you. And that is just all yellow gold, stays in the 18 karat. Remember what I said? It's got to be the 18 karat because look at that. If we went any lower purity on the gold, like 14K, it wouldn't be good enough. It wouldn't match the diamonds. The diamonds are so saturated and bright, had to go with the 18 karat. This ring is down below $5,000. That is a 332 total weight. But you have to look at how it breaks down. 268 of that are the yellow diamonds. They're natural yellows. Most natural yellows are like very, very faint, pale, light, barely there. You know what happens when you have faint yellow diamonds, right? The faint yellow diamonds end up looking like not so great white diamonds. And that's why we have to be really cautious about that. Because when they're light yellows, they look like they're not good. They look like they're white diamonds that are just not high quality. That's not the case here. This is that bright, almost like a highlighter, like a neon highlighter. You know what you always do? You want to highlight something, passage in a book, something you want to remember, or something you want to refer to or easily find. You highlight it. That's how you know you're going to see these stones. Everyone recognizes them on your hand. They are clearly bright yellows. They're clearly that high quality, and they're not. All of that's not going to be $49.99 either. It's $3,999. $39.99. That's it. One caller gets it for $332. And then there's a wider band because you got to set those diamonds in something. So there's a nice wider, heavier band there as well. I'm about to bring out the cornflower blue sapphire. We had one last night, and now we have another here tonight, bringing out the unheated cornflowers. Means we get fancy around here. But that's the ring you need to have. I showed it too early because I was so excited about it, and of course, not everybody had gathered yet, so now we're ready. And then I have to recap the opal. We have the Lightning Ridge opal that is a 12 karat stone. The 339 in diamonds, that's also going to be here and go tonight. So we're really excited to see who's got this one of a kind. I'm going to try it on the hand one more time here as well. And here it is. Oh, that's a beautiful piece and perfectly going from one side to the other, right across the hand. So that, look, no naked gold band. Just about the diamonds from side to side. That is beautiful, is it not? It's a great looking piece there. And just that nice little addition. I think without the white diamonds, it would leave a little something to be desired. Love it with the white diamonds, additional top and bottom, just at the intersection of the yellow diamonds. So really gives it that beautiful, unique band look, not the basic band that we've always seen and always had, and probably got 2, 3 sitting in your jewelry box right now. This is an upgrade in the type of diamond, so it's an upgrade in the style of band as well. And that's here if you'd like it. Coming up next, and we do have the big black opal here that is very large. And the best is right there. So that opal is incredibly important. And I do need to send it out to a good home tonight. It's 112-7491. Let's take a look at it together. Let's make sure we really, I know, it's a big ring. And if it were my size, it wouldn't do this. But it's not my size, it's too big, so I'm gonna hold it there for you. But remember, when you get your size, even though it's a very heavy ring, it's going to fit just as it should. Centered up on the hand, not flipping or flopping. 11 carats 97, and if those colors are that strong under that light, which right at this very moment is working, you've got a stone that's going to look even more powerful when you get it out of TV studio lights. And you're all going, nuh-uh, no way, cannot, not possible. It is possible. This is the highest in opal we've had. It's why we added 339 in diamonds to it and a platinum mounting. And it's going to be for one caller only, and it's got details every which way you look. I mean, this thing is gigantic. It's huge. It's got this great finishing. I mean, look at the profile. Even the colors it delivers from the sides of the stone, it never lacks. You can even look through the back, see the back of the stone and see how much color that has. It really is one of Mother Nature's rarities here. This really is a total anomaly of gemstones. And here it is. I know it's going to lean a little bit because we got to zoom back here and give you a look at it and give you an idea of what all those diamonds are about as well. Every one of them is a tapered baguette. They're huge individually. And we have one. And it deserves to get an amazing home. Somebody asked earlier, I believe, on this one if it was pinfire. Somewhat. Pinfire is actually a little bit more glittery, a little more pinpoint pinfire. Yes? You got it. Who got the yellow diamond band? Victor, you can leave that for right now. Just leave it for a minute. Leave it, because you know why? It starts to give us a better idea of what these colors actually look like, right? The lights are off. So with an opal, it's actually helping. It doesn't help the diamonds much, but it helps the opal. And it's starting to give you an idea of what those colors are going to deliver. See how they just got brighter and more neon? Now, I still got other lights in this studio. I mean, it's like being on the surface of the sun here. So there is still going to be a better color when you see it in your at home, at the office, out and about, at dinner, wherever you are, and you look at that opal, you're going to be absolutely floored. The yellow diamond band is gone, so thank you on that one. I think it was Charlene, who got it. We'll find out. But this is a beautiful opal piece, and you know what? It's not even going to be, I cannot believe we're doing this for under $100,000, but I wanted to remind you, it is the value. It may not be the most affordable piece, but the value is there. It could be this price per carat on the opal. Instead, I'm making the entire ring only $9,999. It is a $99.99 piece for that incredible opal, and our biggest diamond weight here, as far as a ring, accents to a center, that is the largest we have. And then we're going to get to that cornflower blue. Got the cornflower blue that's unheated, and it's massive in size as well. We have our crocodile brooch. So it's not just clowns on unicycles, it's also crocodiles. Holding pearls. I mean, the crocodiles still do something. He's got a talent as well. He has those little itty bitty arms, and he can still hold on to a gigantic pearl. So he's got his own talent. But here we are with the opal that's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to. It's $99.99 for an opal of that size, under $1,000 a carat. And we're going to show you. Okay, we got to give you this value. Look at this crocodile. Alligator crocodile. We're going to the hand here because he's a big, big, big boy. Look at that. There's so much. I've never seen such realistic texture, and I have sold crocodile skin handbags. And yet I think this, and that was real crocodile, and yet this one, they did it in gold. They managed to create that same identical texture in gold and diamonds and a pearl, and this is entirely 18 karat gold. The item number is 8020. 8020. Gosh, that's a cool piece. It's a brooch, so it's going to be a pin. You're going to put on a lapel or a scarf or a handbag or wherever you like. It's got a mighty size to it, and I feel like I'm barely able to hold on to it because it's so heavy. And yet, let me show you a couple measurements here, top to bottom. It's, yeah, if we go like the tail to the top there, that's going to be right about 1.5 inches. As far as width-wise, it's going to be a little bit more than that, about 2 inches there width-wise. So it gives you an idea. The diamonds are in the eyes. They're actually 2 bezel set diamonds. I don't have a diamond weight for you. The South Sea Pearl is 10 millimeters, and the entire piece is done in 18 karat gold, most of which is textured. Let me show it against the neckline so you can see it there, because obviously, much better way to get an idea of the size you're getting. Much better way to appreciate that. And we talk about lapels and scarves. Why couldn't it go on a dress? Why couldn't it? It'd be gorgeous on a dress. The LBD, the little black dress, sometimes needs a BGC, a big gold croc. Or let's say you got our crocodile handbag and you want the match. Or would that be weird? Would that be weird? Would that be weird that he's like, yeah, he's like, oh yeah, that's my friend, there's my buddy. All right, so here's what it'll do. We've got designer jewelry. Can I show it up close as well? You gotta see the cool textures, the details, the pearl, the quality. I know it's gonna be difficult to hold here, but I want you to see every section. I love the opening there in the mouth and the snout. That's cool. All right, so let's do this one for, I mean, you know which designer this looks like. You know I'm not big on like naming designers if it's not. If it was from that designer, great, I would tell you all about it. But this is very, very much, very reminiscent of a very well-known designer who does a lot of these looks. And yet that would be easily $50,000 or $60,000 in that boutique. We're making it better than $3,000. It is $29.99 to get our fabulous Crocodile. I like that. Perfect, Tony, because I always should remember, should commit it to memory. There's a very distinctive difference in the nose shape, and my Floridians obviously aren't with me to tell me what it is, but those of you that have Google, you know. So that's going to be our beautiful pendant brooch, or rather, I would say, here's why I say could be, because the pin goes horizontally. So if you wanted, I'm just going to show you where the pin is at. It goes from here to here, so right across the body of the croc. So what you could do is if you had a pretty big chain, like a nicer, thicker chain, rope chain, omega, something like that, you could probably string it through and that way wear it side to side like that, if you wanted to. Just going to point that out. Get a little creative. Try it with your favorite chain at home. Might very well work for you. All right, so we're going to show you next the cornflower. The cornflower blue sapphire is here. Double halo, huge stone at 2.5 carats in size, and it's item number 1127797. Last call in the show at the top of the hour. We got another hour left, and what are we going to see? Well, it's really up to you. Tell us what you'd like to see featured on this show and what we can show you. If we can grab you a certain stone out of our vault, happy to do that for you. We do have Paraiba and pink diamond here as well. And this is our 258 blue sapphire, and it's going to be a 53-point diamond weight as well. I'm going to try my best here to polish it up and play jeweler here and see if I can do that live on TV and give you a much better look at it there. This is a true cornflower blue. It's that 2 carat 58 size. You know what? I'm going to do what I did with the diaspora. I'm going to skip that one. We're going to go to something else. By the way, who was it that got the big yellow diamond band? Was it Charlene? Was it? Charmaine, thank you so much. So I just want to thank her. She'll love that yellow diamond band. I'm going to get to an opal because that one I'm going to just have our jewelers polish that stone. Here we go. This is wild. Talk about a pattern. A very distinct. Okay, so good. Mary, so thank you. Somebody's watching and said, oh, let me help that poor blondie out. It's a croc. Thank you. Very good. Well, that's good because I was calling it a croc. So that's good. Very good. I know more based on the skins, but thank you, Mary. Mary P said, let me tell her what's up. And so again, forgive me, Southern California girl, I have never seen, I've been on elephants and horses and things like that, but I have never, never seen a crocodile or an alligator in person. I have very little experience with those fantastic creatures. So here we go, right? Like, yeah, ask me about coyotes. I know a lot about those. We live in Los Angeles, so we're pretty much all about, yeah, that's what we see the most of. Here we go. This is going to be 112-7948. I'm trying to think, is there any other animal that is really native to Los Angeles or more? Yeah, what's really the animal of Los Angeles? Party animals? Yeah, there's that. Actors, yeah, actors want to be actors, yeah, that too. They're animals, we're all animals. This is our natural Australian opal. How about that for a pattern? Wispy, bright, neon greens. A blue backdrop, this almost feathery look, kind of like ocean currents, and it is bright. It's a 378 stone. Call me on the croc. And we will help you with this opal. I don't think this is going to be long for the world. This is a major, major piece. 378 is the size. It's going to have 24 points in diamonds, but notice the really big rounds there, especially down the middle there. Very, very well done. Don't forget about the very big opal. I thought this would be a nice alternative because it's still large, but it's not that 12-carat monster piece. So it just gives you some options here for those of you that are looking for different sizes, characteristics, different ideas. 24 points in diamonds, and we're going to bring it to you in platinum, and it's going to stay in platinum. So my question to you is, after you love the ring, what size would you like? There's a turquoisey blue. It almost looks like, yeah, it looks almost like the radar of ocean patterns from up above. Really cool look here. I'm going to flip it over so we can see some different patterns come through. Just because every angle you happen to look at an opal is going to be a little bit different, and that goes for when you wear it. Even years from now, you'll look down at your hand and it always feels like a new stone or a new ring because every time you see it, it's got a slightly different look to it. It is one only. It is fabulous. It's $79.99, but I'm going to change it up. We need someone to go low, low, and I'm your girl. So how about we make it a little bit better than $7,999? Send it on out of here in a hurry. Last call on the show, 56 minutes remaining, and I need to know what you'd like to see. Tell me if there's anything, a category, a stone, a style. Do you want pendants, earrings, bracelets, you name it. We can bring it out for you. But this will not be $7,999. It can't be. It's got to go lower. It will right now. Watch this on the hand because it's going to show you that a 378, really an opal, looks like an 8-carat stone. And that one certainly does. And it's not 79, 69, 59, 49. I'm blowing it out right now. You thought the sale was good. Welcome to Friday night here at TVON on the end of May Spectacular. This one's only going to be, you know what, skip even $39.99 tone. We still need to get the 12-carat out the door, and we certainly want to get the 378 gone as well. Some of the brightest colors you ever will see. There's even blues, greens, and an aqua turquoisey color, and it's $2,999. $29.99, and we still have the big blue zircon. That is quite the opal. And sure enough, looks like an 8-carat stone over there, does it not? So there it is up close. One more time. It's got that little fabulous nucleus of color there. Then those wisps of blue and green around it. A Gents style is here. We might as well bring out the Gents yellow sapphire. Anybody want to guess what this is? Speaking of animals, I have a piece that has an entire menagerie. And, oh my goodness, what do we have? Horses, dogs, roosters, horns, a word? Oh, what does that say? Oh boy, I hope it doesn't say anything bad. I can't even read it. I didn't even know there was a word there. Dream maybe? Was it dream? I don't know. I don't know. That is a cool piece. It's also a brooch. We've run out the brooches today. It's a brooch, but it has a bail too. So it can be brooch, pendant. That's kind of fun. You want designer? Can you imagine? It's giving me anxiety just thinking about the workmanship on this one. As a designer myself, I'm looking at the diamonds, the music notes, the yellow gold, the white gold, the rose gold, the stone, that's an aqua, the diamonds, the satin finishing, the mirror polishing. Wow, did they go all out here? Plus, that's a B. B-R, no, B-L-A-I-R. Is that what it says? What does it say? I have no idea. Well, I suppose I can't sell you something that I don't know what it says, but it says something. It's really a cool piece. I mean, it's just totally out there. It's out there. It's out there. It's out there in a good way. It's got lots of design elements to it. I'll show you the size of it. I mean, this is the kind of jewelry, when you say new, bring me the new, I'm bringing you the new. You can honestly not tell me you've seen anything like that before. And it looks like, again, this really beautiful, I mean, just it's telling a story. And I'm not here to get, I'm not going to get religious, and we don't talk about politics or religion or anything like that on Home Shopping. I talk jewelry, and yes, sports, and yes, sometimes fashion and cars, and sometimes, yeah, a few other things. But this is a very special tell a story with your jewelry, pendant or brooch. If anybody wants it, it's platinum and 18 karat gold. It's 3717. I've never seen so many details in one piece of jewelry ever in my 25 years. And that's platinum and 18 karat gold. It's a 262 aquamarine. I mean, this show, it's pretty good when you have pieces over and over and over that you've never seen the likes of before. And it's got 15 points of diamonds. Yes. Anybody love it? How about 1999? Yeah. Which opal? The one that we just had or the big 12 karat? The 378. You got it. That's item number 7948 for you, Tim. That opal, that one is gone. Congratulations. And now our menagerie is 1999. I'm going to give you a length. We're going to show it on. It does have a bail up top. Boy, I told you an hour and a half, Victor, and you're going, it's 2 hours and 8 minutes. She told me it'd be an hour and a half. I mean, I said roughly. You may be on light duty the entire show. Uh-huh. That's 1 3/4 inches top to bottom. Let's show it on the neckline as well. So it does have the bail. It's going to be a hidden bail right behind your aqua, and then you get that length. And then it does have the pin, which goes straight up and down vertical through the piece. So that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. That's the lapel piece. So we can show you different ways to wear it. And it's $19.99. We'll go back up close. Show it to you here. Oh, actually, well, there's a little bit, it's like a support system in the back too. So I don't think you'd wear it upside down. It's not really designed to do that. Oh, love that. Do you see the drum on the horse? The horse, the dog, the rooster. What's the rose gold? Is it a cat? No, a different dog? French horns, music notes. It's $19.99. Coming up. Thoughts. Bremen. Is that what it says? Wow, they fit all that in? Bremen, that's right. I was reading about this a long time ago. That was probably 2 years ago when I saw this for the first time. In Germany, yes. Wasn't it something like it was the statue outside this town in Germany that had that same, yeah, it's coming back to me, Tony. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember we were researching this when it first came in. That was years ago. And we were researching it. And it was the big artistic, like, you know how a lot of towns, when you enter a town, it says welcome, and there's the big signage, or they'll have a statue or something to welcome you to the border of the town or the city or the state. Yes, that's right, Bremen in Germany. Anyway, have fun looking at that, because that's a really cool piece. Let's show you some earrings here. They're drops, they're Morganites, they're pear shapes, and they're in rose gold, which is perfect because of the color of that Morganite. It's the true classic peachy pink. It has that drop with a pear shape, diamonds right up top too. Those are diamonds in a diamond shape, how clever. And it's gonna be 1127,349. Rose gold or white gold or yellow gold. You do get an option and choice of on that fabulous earring drop. That's what they look like there. Boy, those are pretty. They're just soft. They're soft, they're feminine, they're girly. They feel very polished and high-end. They feel just, they're specialty in every way. And don't forget, we have a couple pieces still remaining. So I'm going to recap the hoops too. I promised I would. Somebody who said, what did I hear about hoops? We have hoops, plain gold hoops that I started the show with. So we're going to bring those back out, plus the new cross, plus the natural gold quartz, and the conch pearl that was $9.99, and the blue star sapphire that was also $9.99. So we have some special pieces coming up to recap so that everything from this show can go. But here it is with the gorgeous drops. Morganite's rose gold. I love these in the rose gold because of the color match. If they were more the pinky variety, I'd say get the white gold, but they're more the peachy pink, so I say get the rose gold. There's 12 points in diamonds. They are lovely, and they're also a little over an inch, 1 1/4 there in the length. And here we go. I'm going to try them on for you as well. And let's make sure you see everything you need to know, and then we'll get to those hoops also. So you can get a chance to get those solid gold, beautiful, easy to wear hoops. But this is what they look like from a distance away. We'll show you the length they give you, the length, the drop it's gonna be, there it is, 1.25 inches. And they almost look like pink diamonds, don't they? Both the white diamonds and the Morganites look like pink diamonds because they're all set in that rose gold. So I will say when you choose to keep them in the rose gold, they give you a little bit of that look. And they're going to be gorgeous on, as I will show you here now. They're so, you know, I think there's so many people that love a drop, but they're worried they're too dressy. I don't know. I think those are really wearable. I think they're daytime, evening, whatever you want to do, because they have, first of all, softness that's going to work with everybody and everything. And I'm wearing like this kind of burgundy red. They still work. I would probably, out of all my earrings, choose those. Right? It's just a beautiful look that just doesn't need to be a match. Works with anything and everything. I would say works with your neutrals, works with your pastels, works with your brights. I mean, there's something, we use this term a lot in the industry, the makeup color. That's used in fashion a lot. It also can be used in jewelry when you have a stone like Morganite. This beautiful, soft, you know, works with everybody's skin tone kind of makeup color, right? If that was a gloss, you'd probably look good on everybody. Let's blow them out. They're under $1,000. They should be $9.99. Let's take another close-up look at them. And that's going to be a lower price here. Oh, is it a fairy tale thing, Judith? Oh, well, I know nothing about fairy tales, that's for sure. That's for sure. Unless it's Shrek, I've seen that. That's, yeah, I mean, that's about it. So Judith now, but okay, so we've got the Bremen, Germany, and what, now I need to know, Judith, the link between Bremen and fairy tales. Because we know that that's the plaque outside of Bremen. So now, see, I show these creative pieces and I get in nothing but trouble. Because everyone's like, how does she not know that? I've not been to Germany, definitely not. But we do have, you know, a lot of you have Google, and I love that, Judith. Judith says a fairy tale. Okay, I'm not familiar with the Brothers Grimm fairy tale. I missed that. I was more of a Golden Books gal myself. Pokey in the patchwork blanket. Yeah, Pokey the puppy in the patchwork blanket. Yes, yes. Which, no coincidence, my first dog looked exactly like Pokey. Yes, exactly like it. All right, so anyway, we're learning about Bremen. We're learning about the Brothers Grimm fairy tale, according to Judith. I like that. So here we go. This is fantastic. We're going to do, I promise, better than $9.99. Can we keep to that? Let's go even lower. How about $8.88? Okay, let's go even lower. $777 on the earrings that you see right there. Yeah, Barbara's, yes, and Germany. Yes, exactly. So we've got it covered. We've got the fairy tale. We've got Germany. Exactly. See, Barbara used her Google. There it is. That's it. It's the statue outside the Bremen town. It's the Bremen town musicians. That's right. I don't know how many people would know that offhand. I just don't know. Maybe I have not been doing my historical research. Yeah. So now you can look it up, Bremen, Germany, and you can look it up. It's the statue, and they've got all the animals there and the musicians and all that. So I like it. All right. So Barbara's caught us up. We got Judith. Well, at least we know you're watching. That's always a good way. Yeah. Ask a question, play dumb, and you'll always know everybody's watching because everyone loves to chime in. Tell us all about it. I love that. Well, thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Judith, for being with us and letting us know more about that really stunning brooch pendant. Who would like to have it? That's still the question at large here. All right, let's move on from the earrings and let's show you the hoops. Back by popular demand are the hoops. They're pretty basic, but they're really wow. They're classic, they're must-have. I have one pair in each gold color. They're mirror finished. I don't think these are the ones that don't like to sit up. Or do they? Okay, good. So we're going to do this. We've got the yellow, the white, and the rose. I'm going to splay them all out so you can choose your favorite gold color, or chances are if you like one, you're probably going to like a couple. So maybe you want to get a few. Snap bar closure. Item number was, yep, 8100. And there's one pair of each color. We have all three. That's awfully nice, isn't it? Because we don't usually have three gold colors already ready to go in a classic gold hoop, and this is it. And it's that half-inch style that we also enjoy so much because those are really in right now, smaller but wider, giving you that gold presence we love. It's all mirror finished front, back, and sides, so from every different direction, they're gonna look amazing, and it's really, really stunning. Oh, well, that makes sense. Oh, Barbara, are you really? Oh my gosh, Barbara's Austrian. Oh, so she knows about that area. Yes, love that. Well, Barbara, of course, I should have known the last name. Yes, for her lineage. That's wonderful, Barbara. Well, thank you. And Barbara, I want to ask you, since you're here with us, how are you liking your Brazilian new finds that you received? Because I know that's the last thing that we shopped together for, and I want to know how you like them. Yeah, I'd love to know if you like your new finds. All right, here we go. The hoops are going to be $499. They're a recap from earlier in the show. Just figured some of you may have been a little tardy to the big party here today. So really wanted to give you an opportunity to get those fabulous hoops, and I'll try them on as well. So you got it. All right, so we've got one white, one yellow, one rose. You know they're going to go quickly. $499, that's what the thing is. They're substantial. They are substantial all the way from front, back, and to the profile, which is so nice. You just literally open them up on a hinge. So the hinge is at the base. You're going to literally just open them up with your fingertips, and then they're simply going to click close. So they're really simple. They're really simple to put on. You're not going to need a mirror. You're not going to need any experts. You're not going to need any help. They're just really intuitive. And this is what they look like on, by the way. So they've got that great style that, you know, I usually lock them up. Tony knows. That's the hazard of wearing hoops and more hoops is I can't get enough hoops, I must admit. And they are really fabulous in the $499 category, and they're only going to be here for a brief moment or two, because when the individual pairs are gone, they're gone. We got white, yellow, and rose. And so figured with as many of you asking for hoop earrings, and we did, you remember a couple weeks ago, we had the really big ones. We had like the 3-inchers. This is what everyone's really loving right now in just style overall, is those big, wide hoops that are still giving you, again, there's no real front or back, but you're going to know based on how they open up and where that hinge is. But look at how stunning those are. And just in, again, a mirror finishing, so they look good from the sides. Barbara, she said, I asked her if she liked her Brazilian new finds, Victor. She said, I almost died when I received them. It's the most beautiful stone I've ever seen. Well, besides the almost dying part, I'm happy to hear that, Barbara. Love that. I thought you'd like them. I thought you would. All right, back to the wheel we'll go. That's just the yellow gold on there. That's wonderful to hear. I'm glad they went to a great home. That's so fantastic. They're very special, aren't they? All of them. All right, last call on the hoops, $499, only white, yellow, rose, just one of each there, and there they go. All right, so with fingerprints, I mean, just give them a quick little polish before you put them on, and then you're good to go. You never see those fingerprints if you're any further away than this high magnification that we give you here. But there's your white, yellow, and your rose. And by the way, Tim, it was you that got the opal, right? Who was it? Neil? Am I saying that right? Okay, Neil, thank you so much. Thank you on the opal. Fantastic. And then I do want to remind you, there was still an Ethiopian opal pendant. We still have we have the big fancy cut black opal. Our Bremen piece is still here. We've got the blue topaz, that's the double-sided checkerboard cut. I got to show you a couple recaps here. The earrings, fine. We can put those to the side. Just kind of figured that's what a lot of you have been asking for. More gold, please. Because again, where else are you finding gold for a price like that? Still have the Morganite earrings as well. We're going to gather the hoops and get ready to show you our very, very special, it's a recap on a blue sapphire cabochon. But what we discovered upon looking at it is that it actually has the star. The asterism is there. It's 112-5911. It's platinum and 18 karat gold together. It's our 2 carat 37 cabochon. But it's an asterism too. It's got the star. It's happening. We got 40 minutes left in the show. And I need some jewelry. Yikes. Okay, guys, let us know if you have any requests at all. We are here to help. But we can recap, and we just want to remind you, pretty much everything besides the hoops is one of a kind, so call in early. Still got some big opals here. Well, not the 378, but the nearly 12 karat is here. And now we're going to bring you, this one is only $999. All that platinum and 18 karat gold together, a 237 blue sapphire. That is impressive. And bezel set, diamonds right down the middle, set in platinum, and it's only $999. What in the world? And it's like a size 6 right now, and it's got a very heavy metal weight. So this is where I'm not usually a heavy metal fan unless it is jewelry, and then I'm happy. Would be probably, yeah, 2 genres I don't do in all of music. That is one of them. But here we are, $999. So that is a fabulous look. So there you have it with the bezel, platinum down the middle. See how wide it is? But then I love how it kind of splits, opens up a little bit as you lead with that center stone. All fabulous bezel setting. We can't leave that here. It's $9.99. That's like the one that of all day is screaming, melt me, melt me, melt me. Platinum and 18 karat gold can't do for a price like that. You just can't, not $9.99. The cross, had this earlier as well. The cross with the 22-inch free chain. And a men's sapphire, also still to come. No requests as of yet. Let us know if you have anything in particular you'd like to see. Here's the yellow gold and diamond cross from earlier as well. It's a very large style. I could see this being men's or ladies actually. There is a 22-inch chain with it. This is one of the longer chains we've ever given, and it's free. It's free. So let's say you already, and it's a really high quality chain. You see how it's shimmering, diamond cut, kind of that liquid type of look, like a snake link. This is actually a cross that's one of our few ever cross enhancers. It's an enhancer bail, so you can, yes, use it. It's got a nice big bail. You can go ahead and slip your favorite chain or this one right through it, but you can also open up the back bail and you can actually have it on bigger things like beads and pearls if you'd like to. What'd you just pick up back there? Oh, fabulous. Thank you so much. So here's our cross pendant, free chain, 22 inches, all 14 karat gold, and it's one only. And it's down to $1,499. And the gold is finished beautifully in the back. There's an under gallery in the back. It does have that enhancer bail, so it's still secure. It's got the figure 8. It flips up. It opens up. You put it on your favorite. I mean, I know. You couldn't imagine. Typically, would we put a cross pendant on a pearl necklace? You could. You could. You have those options to use those heavier chains, those maybe bigger, bulkier necklaces and things like that that we don't always get the chance to put pendants on. This is the opportunity to do that with that enhancer bail. Here's that length again, and I'm talking about the length of the pendant itself is 1.5 inches. I'll try it on the neckline, and do what you will. There's a 22-inch solid gold chain. That's not, and you can see how beautifully cut it is. I mean, it really sparkles. This obviously shines because it's perfectly mirror finished on that gold. I love that we give you the opportunity to wear it longer, but you can always trade it out for a shorter chain or a diamonds by the yard if you want to as well. That'd be so lovely with it. And you can see this is kind of like a signet ring in that what you're always recognizing is that a lot of mirror finished gold really gives you a high shine. And it always catches the eye because when you have high shine metal like that, it's going to be very eye-catching. So that's beautiful. And whether you're wearing it higher or lower, or 22 inches would be even down there and lower than that. So this is where you've got some options here. Put it on the chain we're giving you. The chain is free and the chain is high value. It's not a $600 or $700 chain when it's 22 inches in length and built like this one is. So let's show it up close as well. I'll move our sapphire to the side. Remember that $9.99 Blue Star Sapphire is still here. Here's the cross once again. I'm going to feel like I've been in a theater with strobe lights all night after this light going off and on all 3 hours. Oh my goodness, it's starting to get wonky here. My eyes are going. Let's take a look though, and I'll zoom back so you can see. There we can go. See without the glare. See, that's what you're going to see. I know it's under lighting like this is going to show a little glare. It reflects. It looks a little darker than it is, but there's your mirror finishing there. And then all those diamonds channel set right through one side. We're about ready to show you a big Gents ring. It's our yellow sapphire Gents ring. I am finding it very, very hard to believe we still have that blue sapphire cabochon here. And we still have the blue zircon. We're going to get that one at home. Take a look at this men's piece, though. The yellow sapphire of a lifetime. Nobody cares, but it's my very favorite men's mounting we do. Because I would wear it myself. I just think it's a really, really cool ring. And it looks like a high-end watch, but in a ring. And right now, watch rings are having a thing. Should I bring you some? Should I design one? These like watch rings, which are rarely done in fine jewelry, but you know, it's a thing right now. And we're seeing them, everything that's old is new again. So I remember back in the 90s, those were hot and popular. Now they're back. But here we go with the watch-inspired link to the actual ring. It's not gonna be this like movable, flexible link at all. It's all, you know, static. But it's a really amazing stone because that is 112-7798. And it's going to be our big yellow sapphire that's got 298 in carat weight, and it's an unheated yellow. We always have to get excited about the unheated sapphires of any kind, whatever color they are, because it's rare to find a sapphire that didn't get any help. This did not, because look at it, didn't need it. Did not need it. 59 points in diamonds. They'll be right along the top outer edge as well as the side profile edge. And then the finishing on the inside is all that honeycomb under gallery, and we have it in yellow gold only. And it is a stellar piece of jewelry. Very handsome. If you happen to have the watch, what a great match that would be. Men coordinate too, right? Never do nothing wrong with that, having a matching ring for that watch kind of look. But obviously there's a lot of different watch links that have that kind of presidential style. So at this point, it's the great way where we can incorporate that into a ring, give it that big presence, that big wow factor. I'm going to show it on the hand, and it's in the yellow, which is a great match. Keeps it all tonal with the yellow sapphire itself. You can see it gleaming. Oh, the way that the light catches those links of gold looks great. I mean, that's a powerful statement ring, and it's going to be a lot less than that $12,999 price it used to be. Almost a 3-carat sapphire, though. When that's unheated and treated, you don't see that. That doesn't happen. Yellow that looks like a yellow diamond, but it's a sapphire. It's unheated. It's not $12,999. It is a lot less. Well, look at this again, up close and personal, and we just need to know your ring size. That's all we got to know. What is the ring size you need? We will help you out with that. It is not going to be $10,000. This is a huge discount. Now, I got to let you in on a little secret here because, you know, there's a lot of people who are going, I don't see a sale banner, so that must mean the price tag ain't that good. Let me tell you a little secret here. This was a holdover from the sale. I did not have a chance to put this on my sale event. Some pieces just didn't get up here. There were so many requests. There was so many. I mean, I showed you hundreds of pieces every day. There was so much to show, so much to share. This didn't get here on the air. And I really felt strongly that it should because we actually didn't have that many men's rings to show you during that event. So here's what I'm going to do. The sale price during the event was $7,999. That would have been $800 off if there was a 10% banner. That still would have been $79.99. Take $800 off, $7,200. Let's take you lower than that. Promise you this will be the deal on a men's ring. Of all. That's why I'm bringing it out. It is incredibly important. A superstar of stones. And that should have been and would have been that sale price. Let me just show you. You don't need to have a banner with a sale price and an extra 10% off to give you a deal. And I know that's hard to believe, but watch this right now. I'm going to take it less than 7, less than 6, less than 5. I'm not saving you a couple $100. I'm not saving you a couple of $1,000. I'm saving you big time, big time, big time, and it's one of our best. And that's why it's here. It had a really high price. $13,000 is not our normal fare. Now it goes lower. It's not $5,000. It's not $4,000. It's $39.99. First caller on that one, that's our men's yellow sapphire. It's the only one we have, by the way, with a big sapphire like that. Then we'll recap our opal. We do have a great looking opal. It's a black opal coming up for you as well. And there's going to be our $39.99 deal right then and there. So this is our last call. And that sure beats $7,200 if you ask me, because we're saving you an extra $3,200 off of what you would have saved. We still have our $9.99 conch pearl, by the way. Still have it. Still have. Oh, and for the ladies, I have a yellow sapphire too. We did see it earlier. It's only $888. Doesn't have as much of the size or diamond weight, but it is a marquise cut and it is in yellow gold. So here could be the set in the making here, that marquise yellow sapphire for our gals. That is going to be $888. And it was item number 2563 on the yellow sapphire ladies ring. So either $888 or $39.99, depending on your favorite there. But $888, that's a pretty good deal when you've got all that gold flanking that amazing sapphire in the marquise, looking like a yellow diamond all day. Instead, you get the diamond set within it, and it's yours for $888. So that's going to be a big value as well. So you get to choose whatever you like there or get them both. That would be a nice way to have a coordinating set. Going to recap the opal. This is the opal pendant. Obviously, we still have a really good opal ring here. That's that 12 karat is still here. We have a couple, we have had some good opals tonight, haven't we? This opal is wild. This one's going to be our Lightning Ridge opal as well. It's going to be a black opal fancy cut 1204. Item number was 7610. And that's bezel set. Bezel set in 18 karat gold. 17 points are the diamonds right above it. Don't want to hide those. There are 6 of them. Looks like 5 round brilliants and 1 tapered baguette down the middle. And that will be, oh, this was $39.99. Not anymore, it's not. It's got the purples, the blues, the greens. I know you see it, the yellows and the reds, which are the 2 toughest colors to get in opal. They're there too. You've got yellows, you've got reds, you've got hot pinks. Look at it from the back. This is through and through natural opal. No doublets, no triplets here. And the chain box link comes with it, also in 18 karat gold. Let's show it from a distance away. You're going to get a better idea of the size, the colors, and everything else. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Let me give you a length. I don't know why that's, maybe did I never measure this one? That could be why it's here. Thought I would have. It looks like colors marbleized, doesn't it? 1.5 inches, top to bottom. We'll take it on the neckline for you. Show you there. Look at that. The chain is adjustable, so you can make it shorter. If 18 inches is one day it's too long, you want to wear it up here or up here or up here, or I mean 18's all the way down there. So you can wear it any shorter length than that, even a choker if you want to. It's whatever you want to do, because that bead slides, makes that chain whatever you need it to be, but it is not $39, $29, or $19.99. That is a gorgeous piece. And you don't see black opals for this price. Not in a 1204. I just had an 1194 and it was $10,000. Of course, it had more diamond weight, but this is a 1204. It's a larger stone. It's in the style. I know a lot of us want to wear our opals as pendants because why? They're a more delicate stone. So it's easier to wear in a pendant because it's never going to be in the way. You're never going to knock it loose. You're never going to hurt it, scratch it, chip it, nothing. It's an opal. And we'll make it better than 19, better than 18, better than $17.99. Let's blow it out, $17.77 for that opal necklace. You get everything, the chain, the pendant, and the opal and the diamonds. All of it for $17.77. Back to the wheel we'll go. And this is the last call on the show, guys. We got literally 25 minutes. Want to go see if you can find me another box of something back there? I mean, yeah, I need it. I need it. All right. And then I'll take over the light duties. Here we go, guys. Last call on the show. Big opal. We got the yellow sapphire still hanging out here. $17.77. Can't leave that. Can't leave a 12 karat 04 opal like that here for $17.77. This is your night to do some incredible sales shopping. Look at that. Isn't that a cool stone? So much color. The whole rainbow is there. That's what we look for. So call me if you'd like that one. Oh, I meant with something in it. This is the weirdest day ever. Isn't it? Okay. Let's show you this one again, too, because I've recapped everything like 4 times at this point. So just maybe we should show something else. Take a look, and then I'll go turn the light back on. Yes, go ahead, Jason. Okay, it's already sold, but did they get it? Yeah. Okay, good. I would hate to show somebody's ring if they already bought it. You know what I mean? That would be mean. All right, so let me show it again. And who's that for? I'll get their attention here. Oh, that's right. It was Neil who picked up that opal. Let me show it to you, Neil. Close up on the hand, anything in particular? Across the room, far away? How's he want to see it? Neil, take a look. Here's your opal. There's the opal again. That really cool pattern on that opal. We'll get back to that blue zircon. Call me. Thank you. Oh, wow. Does that help out, Jason? Let me give him an item number as well in case he wants to screenshot it. It's 7948. 7948, the item number. We do have, ooh, the aqua in the saddle ring, the big pink zircon, a big opal pin. You know what? To me, I don't know if you need a pendant, Neil, to go with your ring, but look at this. And for anybody who's kind of razzle-dazzled by that 12 karat lightning ridge that we had in the ring, this is the match, except it's a more blue-based stone in the pendant variety. Okay, I'm gonna zoom back here, and we're gonna show you one of the most amazing pendants. So we all saw that big ring that's 10,000. Here's the pendant that is 1127620. Did he have any questions there, Jason? If he does, let me know if he needs to see anything else. But I want to show this because it has a color match to what the opal we just had was, the 378. It has a size similar to what we saw in the 12 karat opal in the ring. And the mounting is the ballerina style of baguettes as well. So here we go. It's our 9-carat 03. It's stunning, isn't that? And I'll make it cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Here we go. First caller takes it. It's got even, did you see the carving of the North Star in the bail with a diamond right in the middle? Isn't that beautiful? It's platinum. It's a 9-carat pluser. It does have 2 carats 20 in diamonds. Check this out from the hand. So you can see the size perspective. And the beautiful 220 in the diamonds, same kind of design we saw in the ring earlier, that ballerina style. Here it is. Let me go ahead and show you. The length of it here is going to be 1.5 inches. So there you have it at 1.5 inches. We'll take it to the neckline. That should be, if anything, same price, $99.99. It will not be. Take a look at it here. Now we're really seeing it. And of course, when you have your favorite chain with that pendant and the way it's going to sit there centered on your neckline, looking oh so amazing with all those beautiful colors, and this will not be $9,999. The match and the ring, or really the coordinating set, is still here. But if you would like to have a pendant, it's massive. If that doesn't look like $99.99, I don't know what does. We're going to blow it out right now. Call me early. This one I'm going to do, I got 22 minutes. And I need to sell about 62 items. So here's, and that's going to be really tough to do. So instead, I probably don't have time for that. So what I'm going to do is take some key items. We're back up close, by the way, and show you the back and show you the front, and get this one out of here the best way I know how, which is to sell it under cost and make sure it goes. And when I tell you it's going to sell, it's not even a doubt. It's going to sell because it is so inexplicably inexpensive for what this is. It's not $9, it's not $8, it's not $7, it is not $6,000, it is not $5,000. I'll keep on going, it's got to sell. We've got the big ring already gone, not the 12 karat, the 3 carat 78. Here's the blues, the greens. Yes, it's got pinfire all the way through. Reds and yellows are there. It's not even $59. What about $4,999? That's not it either. Time for this one to go. You are in for the 20 minutes of a lifetime of sales shopping on jewelry. And all I can do right now is make it even better for you. It's not even $49. It's not. It's not $45. It's not $44, $43, $42. This is your opal. Hey, I know not everyone can get the ring. That was $10,000. But you have the equivalent in the pendant, in the opal, in the diamonds, and it's going to be $3,999 only. So $39.99 gets it to you. One caller, one piece, one amazing value right there. Huge opportunity right here and now. And that's going to be it. First caller takes it. It just could not be any better than that. $39.99. I'm going to sit here till it sells. And when I say sit, I mean stand. But you know what I mean. We're going to stay right here. $39. I can't stay here. It cannot. And it will not, and it shouldn't, because you know value too well. We have too many people that know great value when they see it, understand what it's all about when it comes to color, quality, the fact that it's a natural Australian lightning ridge that you know as well as anybody is practically mined out, and you've got all that quality, those colors, and yet it's here for $39.99. Whoever would have thought there could be a possibility like that? I wish everybody could do 220 in diamonds. If everyone could do 220 in diamonds for a price like that, we'd all be wearing a lot of diamonds, wouldn't we? It's just that amazing piece that you don't expect. All right, pink diamond time. Got a big pink diamond. I do have the blue zircon, we'll recap, and we also have a really special aqua. It's in the saddle ring. Aquamarine saddle ring upcoming here for you. No, we can't leave that here. Not at $39.99. And again, the ring here. The ring is amazing. $99.99 for the ring. Let's move on to the Tanzanite earrings, and also let's do the Sierra Santa Maria. Haven't had one all day long. Here we go. There's your Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarine in the saddle style. It's 112-7362, and that is going to be last call. We are in last call of the show. We have 19 minutes, so we see you right back here in the morning. It's just a few hours from now. It's like 14 hours and 19 minutes from now. So make sure you join us for our big Saturday and Sundays. That's 10 to 1 Pacific time. That's 1 to 4 4 p.m. Eastern time. So I hope you'll join me for that. And then we've got a few last extra special surprises here tonight for the end of the show, the grand finale of Friday. And this is going to be our 404 with a carat 04 in diamonds. In the saddle brings us more gold than most rings do, even with 2 or 3 together. It's amazing. We're so lucky to have this. And it's going to be a huge discount in the price from $79.99. Again, these are sale holdovers. These are the pieces that would have been here for $79.99. Taken 10% off would have left it at $7,200. Instead, we take it even lower for you. And that's how we make really, really big values happen. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It will not be 7 or 6 or 5 or 4 or 3. It's $29.99. To get a 4 carat Sierra Santa Maria, the best color out there in aqua. And that's with a lot of gold, because you see our saddle rings, one of our larger ones we do, tapers nicely in the back, so it's very comfortable to wear. And then you have that great finishing on the inside, which I'll show you when we go back up close, which we're doing right now. So $29.99 on this one, and that's what it looks like on the interior there, to make sure that's going to be comfortable and wearable for you. We also have a very important pair of Tanzanite drop earrings, but they're very ribbon-like. They're very attractive. Don't forget to call me on that opal, $39.99. Couple people verifying on that one. Also had the sapphire in platinum. This is that star sapphire, very you-know-who, very designer, very chic. That one is $9.99, so definitely need to get that one at home. And then here comes the front. Ooh, look at that. That aqua is like looking at it every time. See, I've had blue diamonds on this show. Not recently, it's been many, many years, but I had an 8-point and 10-point blue diamond. That's as if you have a 4 carat blue diamond, which we all know is probably impossible. So this next earring is very special. It's a drop, but it's also a stiletto. It's that really beautiful look that you have where we get emerald cuts, and it was just last night I showed you some emerald cut drop earrings that had a lot of sway and movement to them. This is a really beautiful ribbon-like design with diamonds on one side and gold on the other, and it's all in that 490 emerald cuts. 5466 is the number. I know they're going to do that, so there's no good way to show them. They really need a little bit of help here, but probably why they're just even here. So this is how they look. I'm going to get my other tweezers here, show you the two together so you can really appreciate the kinds of colors you're getting here with these gorgeous emerald cut Tanzanites, but they are blue wing block Ds. There is going to be just about 2.5 carats in each earring. The mirror finished gold is going to be what's up top. So over here where I'm holding it, that's going to be the top of your earring. Then they're going to extend in a length that looks like this. They're very much an up and down north-south design, as you see here. So we'll show them on the hand so we can give everybody kind of an association with the length here. But isn't that pretty how it just looks very ribbon-like? The way the gold is going to get into the stone, and then as soon as it hits the stone, it's like the ribbon then changes to diamond. So it's like you're seeing the other side of a beautiful ribbon. And it's 19 points in diamonds. They are 1 3/8 inches in the length. And if you need a Tanzanite earring to go with your blue wing block D ring that you love, this is a perfect way to go. And they have a post and butterfly backing. So you're also going to get this ability to wear them very easily, and note the piercing coverage that you're going to get because of the fact that the post is actually lower than the earring design itself. This one's going to have to stay here for just a moment like that, and balance it will not, but I'm going to show you really quickly on the ear because I think that's the most important viewpoint you're going to have to see, and we're going to make them really affordable. Tanzanite drops do not get affordable. It is so incredible to see what we're doing on a 4 carat 90 total weight. Here's what they look like from a distance. So when they're on, that's what you need to see. So much prettier than when they're floating on the, hanging out on the wheel or floating on the tweezers. See how wide that ribbon style gets? And then it gets more narrow towards the middle. You have that beautiful emerald cut stone, and then the diamonds taper away. They flow away. It's all very feminine, kind of hourglassy, kind of ribbon-like, and they're not even $79.99. We have one pair staying in the white gold. Huge value and discount. Remember, this is a practically free section of the show. 15 minutes left on a lot of jewelry to get a home, and this is the way you get your Tanzanites. And if you have blue wing, but you want to get them, don't tell me, Marcy, that you already bought these. Okay? All right. She told me last night. I was answering her emails at 4 in the morning. What she was doing up, I have no idea. I know what I was doing up, but I don't know what she was doing up. But we were emailing back and forth like 25 times at 4 in the morning. So, hey, Marcy. Marcy's like my middle of the night vampire pen pal. Yes, I'm available to you guys 24/7, quite literally. And Marcy knows it. She says these earrings are stunning. I agree. I think they are stunning. I think they are stunning. And I'm going to blow them out right now for better. I don't know what she pay. I don't know. Let's go back to the wheel. I mean, look at that. It's like a beautiful spiral of gold and Tanzanite. And here's what, look at the red flashes coming through. I will not do 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. You know I need to move some jewelry here at the end of the night. We are 13 and a half minutes away until I don't see you for a whole 14 hours. So we got to really make. And Marcy, I'm sorry, I just chuckled because I saw the title of your email. And I'm just laughing. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Did the blue wings, did they just blow you away? Oh my goodness. All right, so here we go. $59.99, $49.99, $39. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't even know if $29.99 is gonna work. They are really beautiful. They're so much prettier on the ear, aren't they? They really are. I know the tweezers are just, I mean, I gotta do it to hold them up, but they're really meant to be in that north-south drop, that beautiful look, showing off those emerald cuts, red flashes everywhere. I'll make them $24.99 first caller. There's just one pair. So we can either say, here you go, send them out. I mean, we certainly got away from the $8,000 price tag, which I think is awfully nice. Certainly took them away from there, got them down to $24.99 for 2.5 carats each. Shouldn't you be spending that for one stone that's 2.5 carats on its own by itself in a box? Yeah. Instead, it's the earring, it's the gorgeous colors, it's the gold, it's the diamonds, it's everything we love. So that is really, really beautiful and impressive. And hey, it's $24.99 for the pair. So I hope you'll tune in tomorrow in the morning as well. We've got a great show for you, really all weekend long. It's a lot of great pieces on Saturday and Sunday. We're going to have also some specialty pieces. Yeah, she says they're priceless. I agree. They are priceless. They are, I mean, blue wing block Ds literally are, because listen, unless you can actually tell me where you can go to buy a blue wing block D, then they are priceless, or you determine the price. The price is whatever you want to get for them, because you're the only one that has them. And I know there's a few of you that have collected blue wings now at this point, right? We understand that. You've had the access to them here for the last few years. You realize you are owning priceless stones. They are nowhere else. There's not any hope or possibility of getting any more blue wing block Ds out of the mine either. The mine is down to block C and block C only, and that's a very different color. And they're beautiful, and you get two. I just didn't want to, muddy up our wheel too much here because it's a lot going on. But that is a really beautiful idea. Tin, let me know if you're getting them. Okay, so we're verifying on those. And so this is our last call on the earrings, because I don't think they're going to be much long for this world here. That's for sure. And look at that. Perfect emerald cut red flashes. I mean, just stunning. Mirror finishing to that. Again, the top of the gold, the top of the earring is where your mirror finishing in the gold is. The diamonds are the base of the earring. That has to be that way because of where your post is. Your post is behind the mirror finish section there. And they're $24.99. That is such a deal. It really, truly is a deal when you got 5 carats in Tanzanite. A lot of gold. Emerald cuts, which are a more pricey cut. I'm sorry, I know if you got the emerald cuts on the brain, you like a good high-end, high quality. They just are. They're a fancier cut. It's tougher to get the saturation in the neons with an emerald cut. Here's the other one again. I'm going to polish that other one up very quickly. It actually is another stone that works well, Victor, without the light, because it really does. I mean, the neon comes through even more when it's lesser light. So again, your environment at home is going to be, I guarantee you, less light than in this studio. So you'll get an even brighter neon, a better red flash, all of that. It's so important to pick those up if you can. We have a golden pearl pendant with a butterfly in multiple colors of rhodium, a double conch pearl ring, 2 shades of conch pearls in one. I also want to remind you that we did also have the conch pearl piece earlier for $9.99. So the fact that's still here, I don't get. But there's a lot of things I don't understand anymore. It's like the older I get, I don't know. They say the older the wiser. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting dumber the older I get because I don't know. Maybe just the world's changing, but I don't know. There's so much I don't understand anymore. But here we go. That's $24.99. And let's move on to our pink diamond, a precious, precious pink, or is it purple? Because I think it's more purple than it is pink. And I learned colors a long time ago, and I'm still really good at colors because that's a big part of gems. And diamonds is color. And that's got a purple color. Sorry, that's a purple diamond. We're listing it as a pink. That's the one you get because I only have one. So I know that's the one we're going to size and ship for you. And it's item number 1127821. Let me know what we can help you with as this 9 minutes of our show here winds down. Yes, we do have the hoop earrings that were the plain gold. And yes, we do have the gorgeous conch pearl that was here for $9.99. And now we're looking at a purple diamond that is a purple diamond. It really is, because look at the pinks that are right beside it. Those are pinks. The halos, the little ones that you see in the double halo, that's pink. The stone in the center is a whole different shade. That's purple. And we're so proud to bring it to you. And look at the diamonds. Triple halo around it. Diamonds continuing down the sides. You get 26 points in pink diamonds. You also have that really, really special 67 points in white diamonds. It's in two-tone 18-karat gold. So you get the rose, you get the white. That's a fabulous piece. And we're going to blow it out. And I'm going to come in even closer. Let's get close and take a look. That's a purple diamond, y'all. Remember when purple's basically a combination, though, of red and blue, isn't it? So when you think about, let's think about red diamonds. We've never had one. Let's think about blue diamonds. I have been searching and scouring just to find something unique that I could blow out for you. That's what this is. Purple diamond's the only one we have in the inventory, the entire inventory, the whole thing. This is our 15-pointer. When I've had blue diamonds, because I've never had a red diamond here on the air, not a natural one, never had a red diamond, don't bring you the faux or the treated. When we've had blue diamonds, we had a 10-pointer once. A 10-pointer, I think it was like $30,000 if my memory serves me correctly. We had a smaller one that was 8 points. It was still over $8,000. This is really in that rare category because it's very close to a red. You're getting into this very unique, way more rare than pink. Pinks are pretty rare. Pinks are far more rare than the yellows. And then you're getting into that super shade, that super stunning shade. So this is a natural purple diamond. And of course, everything we do is natural, so that didn't happen because we just heated it some more or just baked it a little longer. That's not how we roll. So you've got a true purple. It's a collector's item. Here's what I'm going to do. We have 7 minutes. And I don't mind if this is the last thing we see tonight. Unless you want to see anything, request it, tell me, we can, put it back up. But this fabulous giveaway is one for the ages. And I know I'm looking at a $17,999 price tag. Well, not tonight. If there's one piece, and I've had gorgeous pieces here tonight, it's been wild. I mean, we had a clown on a unicycle doing a handstand. It's never happened. We've had the Bremen, Germany thing with the animals. We've had so many cool pieces, but nothing's going to rival the rarity of a purple diamond. Nothing. Nothing. And I don't think $18,000 is going to do it. And what if I was just to put this up on an auction block? I'm going to try it. We have a limited time. We have 6 minutes. What if I just started at $10,000 and say, go for it? It's my only purple diamond, and it's a 15-pointer. For the record, when I have 15-point pinks, they're usually $5,000 or $6,000. You know what I'll do? Let's go lower. We have very limited time. I can't do 10. I'm not going to get that. It's Friday night. I'm not going to get that. How about 9 or 8 or 7 or 6 or 5? I need a caller or 2 or 5 or 10 or 20. If I do this right, we could get a lot of people in these last few minutes, but there is an end point. There's an expiration moment to this auction because we only have so much airtime. And I'm not going to do the auction just for online viewers who stick around for OT. I'm going to give you the value of a lifetime, and this is an auction where it's going to be any increment you want. I don't care what the increment is. It could be $1, it could be $100, it could be $1,000. But I will not start at 5. I will not start at 45. I will not start at $4,000. This is one of the highest end, most rare pieces I have in the entire inventory, and I happen to be showing it at the end of a Friday night. And that's what it looks like on the hand. How about $3,500 to get it started? I am so dedicated and completely motivated to get this ring home. Leave the rest. Leave the opals. Leave the men's yellow sapphire. This one's got to get a home. We don't have 35. Okay, so let me do something even crazier. And this is pink diamonds and white diamonds. And oh my gosh, it's amazing. And it's not going to be 35 or 34 or 33 or 32 or 31. I'm going to go $3,000 to start the auction with any increment you want. Let me remind you that we are going off the air in 4 minutes. So you would have 4 minutes not just to dial in, 4 minutes to bid, 4 minutes to compete, 4 minutes to make it yours. And we're going $3,000 to start. $3,000. And there's really no time limit. I'm putting this up here, leaving it up here for the rest of the show unless there's something else you want to see. We're just going to look at that. $3,000 only to get it started. We got 3 minutes. And you know what we'll see is we'll see a 3-minute countdown clock. That we will. We will see our final 3-minute countdown clock. We will see our last chance, last call. We are at, well, we don't have 3,000 yet, but we're verifying a couple of people. This is your time to dial in. You could own in a couple of quick minutes here. This could be on its way out to your house in your ring size, shipped to you for free. The most pure, beautiful purple we've seen. And that's rare. There are not many purple diamonds to be had out there in this world. And we've got a 15-pointer. And that's the beauty of it. You wear it every day. And you wear it and enjoy it, and it didn't have to cost you millions of dollars, because a lot of natural purple diamonds, even in this size, can cost in those tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even the millions, depending on the exact color saturation you get. And that ring has pink diamonds to boot and white diamonds beyond that. So this is our last call. If you'd like to go ahead and get in, you see, if you only get the open, hey, we don't have time for a competition. You see, it's 2 minutes 39 left in our show. We're waiting on the open. It sounds like we may have it. I'm going to need any increments, as well as, you know, again, if you want to go ahead and just bid $1 extra, it'll just be at the 2-minute 25 mark. It's going to have to end. And that is an important value. And you see, it's got an $18,000 price tag. And we've gotten far away from that, and we're looking for $3,000 to get it started. I want to remind you that in about 14 hours and 2 minutes and 10 seconds, we're going to be on the air again with more jewelry and a lot of brand new. And it's Saturday, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you join me for that. Tim, what were you picking up over there? Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Who was that? Really? Margaret from where? Margaret in North Carolina. Well, thank you so much, and welcome to our show, Margaret. Margaret, that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. So thank you so much. You will love them. And shout out to Victor. If you wonder why your hamstrings are sore in the morning, that'll be why. You were nice to help us out with the light all day. Thank you guys for being with us. We have 95 seconds remaining in the show. If you'd like to call really quick, like literal last minute, you can do that. At this point, you're probably not going to have any competition. Could go for $3,000 at this point. It is fabulous. And that's our purple diamond, our one and only. Reminder, we're back in a few hours. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. I will be here to show you more jewelry and a lot of brand new and some exciting values as well. So I hope you'll join me for that. If you are, again, in the mood for some jewelry and some shopping on a Saturday morning or afternoon, and same thing on Sunday. We have 2 shows on, meaning 2 shows for Saturday and Sunday, meaning 1 show each day, but 2 shows here, and then we don't see you guys till Wednesday. So Saturday and Sunday are each 10 to 1 Pacific time, 1 to 4 Eastern time. Thanks so much for enjoying this amazing Friday with so many unique pieces. It's been a lot of fun, hasn't it? So if you have any questions on anything, we'll be here for a couple minutes to help you out, let you know if something's still available, still here. We've had everything from $4.99 hoops all the way on up to $10,000 incredible opals, and some of which are still available. So I would definitely advise calling in at that same phone number. We can help you out. And if you'd like to go ahead and grab that, it's $3,000 to open and not a lot of time to get competition in. So it may end up being yours here at the end of the show. And thank you once again. It's been a wonderful Friday. Hope we can see you back here in the morning for our Saturday at 10 a.m. That's 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. I will see you then. Looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody. And from all of us here at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy your Friday night, and we'll see you right back here 14 hours from now. Don't miss it. It's a big Saturday. We'll see you right back here in the morning.